As if the action from yesterday wasn't enough, we got another semifinal game. You are watching live. Danny Catullo here. We got a special commentator for the second semifinal game. Professional bocce player, James Paisano. We got the Koppel Gamblers versus the Wickliffe Barbarians, seeing if they could be able to outdo yesterday's bloodbath between Steel Valley Bocce Club and the winners and the first spot in the championship, Youngstown Flash. We got Anthony Capagreco, we got Doug Carter, we got Ron Dog, we got Matt Taylor, we got a Paisano, we got a Greenaway. It's gonna be a bloodbath here tonight. Ohio Bocce League semifinal. Welcome to the game. Jimmy, he has been playing so. Welcome to the game. All right, I am back. I got Danny Catullo here. Got my friend, good buddy, James Paisano.
To Cancun.
I like that.
We got snowed in, so we're still in Youngstown for a few more days now. Come here, cheer on. Everyone's still in. Best of luck. A lot of pressure.
Yeah, Jimmy Paisano from the Cleveland Hellhounds. He's going to be a special guest in the booth. And, of course, I got my partner here. Don't worry, she's coming. Lee Crispin's going to be here as well. And, of course, Michael Chaldone on the ones and twos. But I got a pro here from the Koppel Gamblers, starter, two-way player, star, Levi Paulo. Thanks for joining us in the booth.
Thanks for having me.
Levi, how's it been this year?
It's exciting. It's good bocce.
I have to say, okay, knowing you for a long time, playing against you, how were you when you got picked by the Koppel Gamblers? You're a proud Koppel person.
Absolutely.
Were you excited to get picked by your hometown team?
No doubt. It couldn't be a better team to play for. You get to play for your hometown. Put the Koppel on your chest.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yep.
Levi, what's been so different about playing with, different players that you don't normally play with? Anthony Capagreco is not typically on your team when you go to tournaments, when you go play in leagues. Michael Paisano, of course, Taylor, Pat Peasant, Jared Nash, Corey Whitway. What's it like playing with these different players?
It's absolutely amazing. We play tournaments normally every weekend, and you pick your own teams. And, the few at the top are usually loaded, and they're tough to take down. So it's been amazing playing with some of the best players out there, and just do my part and stand back and watch them shine.
And Levi put in a ton of work over here. He plays a ton. But the question I have is, what's the difference in pressure from playing a big tournament compared to playing in the OBL? With the substitutions and all the rules.
We're just kind of get a taste now with the playoffs, I think. The first year it was kind of low-key with the regular season. Everybody gets in, and so...
There's a second part to that question, all right?
There's always more with Jimmy.
There's a second part to this question. Mm-hmm. So they asked me a comparative question, with this or that. Are you more nervous playing tonight to go to the first ever OBL championship, or last ball playing doubles with your wife?
That's a tough question.
What situation
Courtney
makes you more
puts
nervous?
a lot of pressure on me. It's nerve-wracking. But this is exciting. It's exciting.
So, Levi, you pride yourself on being able to roll and shoot.
Yeah, of course.
If you have a last ball let's say a 2-foot ball, and you could either shoot that ball or beat it, what would you prefer to do? Would you prefer to shoot, prefer to roll?
Well, obviously there's a lot of factors.
Yeah,
in that, right?
It's an open frame. It's off on the side. It's deep, and it's to a spot that you haven't rolled all
He's
night.
not going to rush to a decision.
We know.
You know what? I'll shoot a backhand. Hang around for 2. How about that?
I love it.
They talked me out of it. The one frame comes to mind. You know, it was similar on the far wall over there. They had me roll, and I was 1/4 inch from making the 2 for the game, but whatever they asked me to do. These guys are the pros, you know what I mean? They've been there in all the big situations. I think, what it comes down to is tell me what to do.
You put in a lot of time, though. Is there any situation where maybe you know these courts? You work here sometimes for Dante. You play them late night, pickup games. How much does that help you be able to come through in all these clutch moments in the OBL?
Yeah, I think I can envision any shot they ask me to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've seen it all before. I've seen the best do it. And so, Cap tells me shoot the Pauline off the wall, or, we're going to roll to lay for 2. I'm comfortable. I'm going to do it, yeah.
Love it. If you have any questions for Levi, make sure you let us know in the chat. We would appreciate it. So, Levi, okay, so you're playing with Capogreco. You've mentioned him a couple times and playing with some of the greats. This man hits 26 shots in a row. 26 in a row. Did you know what was happening, during the game as that was going on? Did you feel like he was hot? Or is this just day job for Anthony Cap?
I don't really remember. I don't really remember exactly, in the moment, but I remember afterwards people, sharing and talking about it a lot, and I'm like, yeah, he's going to do it again. I'm not surprised. And so I've seen him do it for 20 years, and
not surprised to see him do it in the OBL.
Nah, 20 balls.
Is there ever a moment, though, when you're playing with a shooter that's so locked in, and maybe there's not such an important ball, and you're almost like, if there's one for them to miss, let this one be it, so we can kind of start the streak again? Because how many can you hit in a row? 20. How many did you hit?
26 in a row.
I can't even fathom it. I can't hit 2 in a row.
I just stand back there and expect them to hit it. I'm thinking the next step ahead with, and that's one of the huge, pleasures of playing with these guys is you could think ahead, assuming they're going to make the shot. You know what I mean? You're not worried about what if or all these other things. He's going to make the shot, and then I already know what I'm going to do next.
So for the Koppel Gamblers, you've been one of those teams that I don't want to say take the regular season lightly, because you guys have been playing well and trying to win every single game, but you have mixed a lot of lineups. Was that something that was planned as a team ahead of time, that you would all get some run before the playoffs started and play a couple different positions? Or were you surprised that that's how Taylor was going to run the team?
I'm not surprised. He picked a great team. I mean, he had a plan going in, and he picked all the perfect pieces. There's a lot to this with 7 guys in the bench, and, there's a lot of moving parts, and he put a lot of thought into it, and he got the right guys. It just played out. We're all friends, and
we're all friends.
Yeah, but I've known most of these guys forever.
I do want to know this. We're all friends. We've known each other forever.
Yeah.
So Levi ain't from Koppel, okay?
Stop.
No, but where do you live?
My grandma lives across the
Where
street.
do you live? Where's your residence?
A mile down the road.
What's the name? Homewood?
Yeah.
There's another kid from Homewood in this matchup.
Who?
Little Ronnie Rear.
Ronnie. He's
so
big,
the question
big beaver.
Is this a battle of who gets the bridge?
No doubt, it's a battle as well.
Oh, I like that. So
I don't think
battle as old as
all right, so
they're both from Homewood.
Just make sure the audience got that.
They're both from Homewood.
Levi, and Ron Dog. So Ron are here, right?
I can see
from
his
the
house
same
from
same
my
area.
house.
Okay, so right across the street.
Yeah.
Who's going to win the battle tonight? You or Ron Dog? Who's going to own the town?
Well,
who's going to get the parade?
That's a battle that's been going on for 20 years, and I get the best of them every time, almost every time.
So we have the Rears versus the Policaros. And the way your house is positioned in the town, you're perched up on the hill.
In the fall, I could see in his bedroom window.
Yeah. He knows the moves. You know the moves he's going to make before he makes them.
Levi, last.
I mean, Ron Dog's the best. I give him credit. You know what I mean? He puts.
Yeah, it's all fun.
He's very passionate about bocce, and he's a great player.
Last couple questions. How do you think the matchup's going to go tonight? What do you think the Wickliffe Barbarians are going to do to try to neutralize your strengths of the Koppel Gamblers?
I don't know. You know, they got 7 great players. They're going to throw everything at us, you know?
They have 6 tonight.
They got 6. Yeah. I mean, you know, they're going to do what they do.
Last one.
Yeah.
So you feel like, you know, you bring a lot to the bocce game, lots to the court, rolling, shooting, intangibles. What do you think your best characteristic is that you bring to the team for the Koppel Gamblers?
Steady hand, consistency. You know, I'm beating those. I've been beating those. Hopefully keep it up, but, you know, 3-4 footballs like consistently, and just kind of, you know, let them guys know that I'm a rock there for them, and I'm going to make the points that need to be made.
The definition of consistency.
That's right.
That's what I try to do.
It probably defines Levi's game.
That's why you're an all-star, Levi, and that's why you're a starter. I got the 2 green squares.
Yeah.
Wow.
Looking for the green stats. Levi, we're going to let you get back to practice. We appreciate you coming into the booth.
Yeah, it was fun. Thanks
for joining us.
Yep, cool.
Thanks.
Good job, guys.
Appreciate it.
Go Koppel.
All right, so Koppel Gamblers are playing against the Wickliffe Barbarians. They played each other twice, and it was 1-1, 3 games to 1. Wickliffe Barbarians have the difference there, only 4 points. Really, and it was, as Lee's joining me in the bench, that 3-1 game difference. One of those was that big comeback that Wickliffe was able to execute, coming back on Koppel Gamblers, or it would have been 2-2.
Right.
Wickliffe 1% better rolling on the year. Koppel only 2% better shooting. This is about as even as a matchup as you can come. I don't care that Koppel's a 5 seed. It seems like they get everybody's best game week in and week out. They're all ready to play against Cap.
Right. Yeah, and I would, you know, both these teams have their lineup set. You know, the other night, the Hellhounds looked like they were grasping for straws, trying to figure out what their lineup was. These guys have it set. I think it's going to be locked in, and they're ready to go.
I agree, too. So for the Koppel Gamblers, they are going to start Matt Taylor at the 1. They're going to have Levi Paulo, that 2-way player that we just had at the interview earlier. He's going to be at the 2. And then they're going to have Mike Paisano at the hammer position and Anthony Capagreco lead shooting. On the Barbarian side, though, no Bob Galise today. Late breaking news, no Bob Galise, unable to come. So instead, Bubba Infante is going to get the start. So Bubba's going to start at the lead pointing position. Frank Popio, who has rolled so consistent, best roller on the team right now for Wickliffe Barbarians, as the second roller. The hammer is going to be, of course, Ron Dog. He's played every single frame for the Wickliffe Barbarians. And back lead shooting tonight, Doug Carter.
Yep.
I think it's going to be a fun matchup. What do you see in the stats, Lee, that intrigues you? Is it that consistency rolling that the Gamblers have in that starting lineup?
Yeah, it really is. But you know what? I was looking at all the stats today, and I was looking at something that stuck out, and there really isn't. Like, everything's balanced. If somebody's a little bit low in the hitting area, they're high in the rolling, and vice versa. And you look at both teams; they are very, very close.
I think for me, I'll just give an X factor on both, and then we'll see if you agree. My X factor for the Koppel Gamblers is Mike Paisano.
Yes.
Stats-wise, Mike is only rolling 57% for the year, 68% hitting. Mike, we know, he got drafted for a reason. He shoots typically at a much higher percentage, rolls at a much higher percentage. And so that's why they've been sticking with him, sort of letting him just like roll and shoot through it. But he's an X factor. If Mike struggles shooting, they're going to have to potentially do a quicker pull than in a regular season, because today is win or go home.
Right.
So Mike, for me, in that hammer position, if he plays like he's capable of, I think Koppel can run away with it.
I do too. I mean, I have them as a split, but I do have Koppel. But you know what's funny is when we got the lineup, and it originally was going to be Bob.
Yep.
And looking at the stats again, I thought Bubba should really be in that first rolling position. So I was definitely going with Koppel. And then when they had Bubba put in that first position, I thought, okay, now this makes it a little more difficult. But I still have it as a split, and then the Gamblers taking it.
Got it. And we'll be, for a couple more minutes, and we'll get into G's picks, of course. But until we get there, my X factor for the Wickliffe Barbarians is Bubba. So, like, to me, they drafted a team that is very heavy on the hitting. Their bench is going to feature Carl Greenaway. It's going to feature Chris Chim. I call him the alphabet.
Yeah.
Chris Chmielewski. Between Chris and Carl, they got great shooters on the bench.
Yes.
What they don't have without Bob here is the rolling.
Right.
And so there's going to be a lot of pressure on Bubba to carry the load. And if Bubba performs well, then it just makes the game so much easier for the hitters. If he could be able to start putting balls at least 2 feet in front to about a foot and a half behind,
right,
and lead off with those good points, especially on open Paulinos, I think it'll make a big difference.
I do too, and part of the reason when I say, if Bubba was in that first position versus Bob, isn't just because of the stats, but Bubba has a lot of experience when it comes to high-level tournaments, high-pressure tournaments, high-pressure balls. So I just feel like he's going to be really locked in.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game. Again, Bubba is going to be that leader for the Wickliffe Barbarians. Rolling first, you want to be able to set the tone. Setting the tone, of course, on the Gambler side will be Matt Taylor. It's going to be nice to see Matt back in the rink,
yeah,
if you will. Put him back on the court.
I was really expecting him the other night. I really was. I was shocked that he wasn't in, especially in such a big game. The regular season, okay, they want to play everybody, give everybody a chance, whatever. I was really shocked.
Well, you know what? Pap hasn't had the start. They blew him out in that first game. And Pap played pretty good in the first game. He played even better the second game. He played excellent second game. And even though they lost, Pat was beating balls in the last 3 frames. And so, stats are only one thing, but we want to know, how do you finish ball games? And Pat finished so well in game 2. Taylor said, I'm giving it back to you. Take the pill, take the Paulino, and get us out in game 3 and give us the victory, and Pat did.
Yeah.
And so kudos to Pat. He's not able to be here tonight. They're going back to Matt Taylor in the starting lineup. We're excited to have him back on the court. So, okay, how did we get here? Last night, Lee, I tell you what, I don't know how I'm even talking today.
Oh, I don't either.
Steel Valley versus Youngstown Flash. 14-13 first game goes to Steel Valley. 14-13 second game goes to the Youngstown Flash.
Yep.
And then a third epic battle, 14-12, Youngstown Flash. Mike Robb and Bobby Middle, unfortunately, not able to beat that point on the back wall, and it was over. And the Youngstown Flash, Cinderella story, 6th seed, has made the championship.
It was crazy. So I finally got a night off. I was sitting on my couch, and my husband and I were laughing. My husband says, you would think the Browns were in the Super Bowl. The way we were screaming and yelling and rooting, I mean, it was so exciting.
So much fun. We had a record-breaking night with people watching, so appreciate everyone who's made another trip back tonight. Please let us know in the chat where you're where you're watching it from. We want to hear it. Are you at a bar? Are you at a restaurant? Are you watching on your phone or your TV on your couch? Let us know. Make sure you give us a shout out, and make sure you go to OhioBocceLeague.com. You already, as a fan, thousands of fan votes, Lee, came in. We had the media vote that counted for a third. The fan vote counted for a third. And the players got the vote themselves. These are our all-stars. Our starters out of the north, James Salvaggio, Ron Dog, who's playing here tonight, Anthony Capagreco, Levi Paulo, and on the bench, Frank Popio, Doug Carter, Matt Taylor. It seems like the whole all-star team's here tonight.
I know, right? And there are no surprises there.
Oh my gosh, 6 players. It's, the stars come out in the playoffs, and that's what we've seen time and time again. And of course, you can see those South Division starters, Stewie, Sean New, Pete Barak, Nick Capagreco. Pete leading his team into the championship, and 2 of the backups from the All-Star team are starting on their team, Gianni and Bobby Gentile, and of course, Mike Robb, unfortunately, a losing effort last night. Make sure you go to OhioBocceLeague.com, and you can be able to vote for one of these 6 MVP candidates. These 2 MVPs, Anthony Capagreco, Ron Dog, they're going to have to put their team on the back to be able to execute all the way through to get them to a championship.
Right. Yeah.
All right, so you can see Ron Dog shooting 81%, rolling 70%. Anthony Kapp rolling about the same and shooting 84%. He's obviously the league leader. 147 shots. Are you kidding me?
I mean, it's just incredible how many shots and how that percentage is actually so good. In the 70s, you know, before the OBL, we would have thought 70s. You're rolling or hitting in the 70s. That's pretty
Yeah, as we found
good.
out.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to hit 70,
Yeah.
75%.
Yeah.
To shoot 85% over the course of a season is just amazing. All right, so it is about that time. You know, we don't have him in booth. We don't have him here. But, you know, you're picking who?
I'm picking the Gamblers.
You're picking the Gamblers to win, but everybody in the country, across the world, they want to know who G's going to pick. And G said, I'm going to send you a video.
I'm very sad that I cannot be in the booth tonight. As you could tell, if I sound funny, I'm dealing with sinus crap. But forget about all that. The final semifinal to get in the OBL championship. We already have the upset. The Flash last night, Estes said, "Fool, I told you." The Flash are waiting, and tonight we got the Barbarians, the #1 seed, against the Koppel Gamblers, who beat the Hellhounds, who got through the other night. This game is going to be epic. We've seen epic bocce. On one hand, you got the Barbarians. Doug Carter hit and stick. Ron Dog, that dog will hunt. Bob Galise has put something together everybody's been yapping about. Why not be a bar lever, as Dilla would say, and ride with the Barbarians? They're the hottest team around, right? Sorry about it. The Koppel Gamblers said they were coming. Matt Taylor is in the lineup tonight. The Gamblers get it done. Flash Gamblers, I'm all in for the finals Monday night. It's taken everything out of me to get this video to you. I feel like crap, but I had to make a video. Danny, OBL, I can't wait for Monday. I'm going to get healthy. Gamblers, Flash on Monday. It's real.
All right. G's calling for the upset,
Yeah.
Lee. He's calling for it back-to-back. All right, I cannot wait for this matchup here tonight.
This is going to be good. If it's anywhere near last night, it's going to be
Like,
crazy.
just give us like a little smidge.
Yes, yeah.
Right? Just a little
but I
smidge.
don't think it's going to be just a smidge. I think it's going to be just like last night. I really
All right,
do.
So we have 3 games we could potentially play. It's a best-of-3 series. It is up to 14. The players are now getting ready. They're still warming up here. All right, we talked about statistically, but really, I think it's going to be about the team that vibes the best. We've seen all throughout the playoffs, if you don't have the right vibe, if you don't have the right emotions, if you come out flat, you can get punched in the mouth.
Right. And again, I know I mentioned this earlier, I think that was the problem the other night with the Hellhounds. It was like they were trying to find the core team and they just couldn't find it. And then you see the Flash last night where they had the core team. Whether you agree with that core team or not, they had that core team which was working, and when they needed Dante Chiavetti, they pulled him in for a situational sub and then he went back out. So it wasn't like the Hellhounds where they were in and out, in and out, in and out. It just kind of seemed scattered, you know?
So it's difficult because, you know, and thanks for everyone that's joining us in the chat, and let us know your thoughts on this, please. It's difficult to have a bench in bocce. When you play, you know, our area of the country has a lot of tournaments. You know, you could play upwards 40, 45 tournaments a year if you want to. You play just about every weekend. In those tournaments that you play, there's only 4 people on a team. There's only 4 people on a team. So it's a 4-person team. No one's looking to come in, and there's no pressure of having a backup in there.
Right.
But for here in the OBL, you have the benefit of being able, when your first pointer has to make a big shot or your lead shooter has to make a big roll, you have the benefit of using a bench. But you also potentially have the problem where you can't have the continuity that you do with the team in the tournaments. What we've seen are the teams that know how to use those situational substitutions when it's the right time to pull someone in. Big moment, maybe it's that big shot or a big roll. Those that are able to use those effectively tend to win the game.
Right, and I think that goes to what Matt Taylor was saying the other night of letting Mike Bassano work through any misses. You know, he didn't take him out immediately. He didn't take him out and say, okay, we're going to stick somebody else in for you for a couple frames. He said he's going to work through it, and it worked for them.
Yep, but the pressure is now on, Jimmy, right? It's a lot different when you're in the semifinal and you're about to make the finals. I think there's going to be some shorter leashes here tonight.
They could taste it. And I'm also curious to know, you know, Pat from Canada, you know, his stats might not be the best. He might not be the best roller, but he's the eyes. He calls the game. Pat's known for his great game call. Without Pat on the sidelines, I'm curious to see if that affects some strategy.
All right, we are going to be good to go. They're about to get those first rolls in.
Both have 6 players tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, both teams. Everyone's friendly at the beginning of the game, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Everyone daps each other up. We're all boys.
Yeah.
All boys and girls at the beginning of the game, Lee.
Oh.
Yep.
Then in the end, who knows?
It means a lot. And, you know, the first game's going to be a little bit less intense because everyone knows in the back of their head, you got to beat me twice.
Yep.
And that's the mentality, at least. It feels like that's what's going on. It happened in we won our second game. The Flash won their second game to go on to win the third game. Pretty much besides the Hitman, every game went 3 matches.
Wow, the teams are so evenly matched this year. The top 42 players make it into the draft and got drafted. And the owner for the Koppel Gambler is going to be leading us off in the semifinal game. Here comes Matt Taylor, first roll of the match. A little surprising for Matt not to play the Paulino on the deep right wall.
That was
He
a
went middle.
strategy move for
Yeah.
sure.
He definitely thought about
He
doing
don't
that.
like that ball either. And in reality, that ball's not bad. OBL, it's bad.
Right.
Well, where the Pauline's place is not bad because it's so deep, right, Jimmy?
Yeah. He knows Bubba likes the board. It's moving. It's got to hit it. And he does.
Oh, if it doesn't hit, it is gone.
So,
But it made Matt's ball better, too, so if Capo can get rid of it. Here comes Anthony. Capo gets it clean.
what a shot. His ability to get the ball clean is also, I mean,
It's
savagery.
it's one thing to hit 85%, but the skill to be able to have it clear that other ball. He hit it on the left side, which is the right side, right? It's the perfect side to hit that ball.
And now the decision, you know, like you said, Matt's ball's a lot better now. And Pope threw this one. It's a little bit to the right. It's got to be perfect speed. And they got a shot. Frank Pope, yo. Nope.
Is that in? I was going to say, I don't think that's in. I was going to say, you like them hitting this?
I liked him hitting it before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Doug could hit it and potentially come back in for a point.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes Doug Carter. Got ball Paulino, and that'll work.
And they get the break.
It would have been nicer
Yeah.
if they didn't have Pope's ball in front there.
Mike got to shoot this ball. The Gamblers went from a big upper hand in this frame to suddenly, you know, Mike can hit this ball, get a bad break. He needs to hit the right side of it and get it out clean.
Comes Mike Paisano. Oh, misses
And
the
if
right.
because he knew he had to hit the right side.
Yep.
The left side was no good.
Does he not like the wall?
Nah, he
No.
likes shooting them straight.
Yeah. It just strikes me as like when you're trying to hit the right side and it's that close to the wall, why not, you know, if you could hit it off the wall, do the.
There's a certain
off the
people that
wall.
like to shoot off the wall, and there's certain that don't.
Yeah.
That don't. And I've noticed, like, Jimmy, even you for the Cleveland
Levi.
Hellhounds, you would jump ahead of some
The
players.
interview, I thought he had it part. It's so hard down there. The ball just, it snaps.
It just wants to stay. It wants to stay on that wall until the last second.
In the
and then
last
snap out.
second, it just snaps. Because if he hits the right side of that, he makes a point.
And that rondino, which is that hill that comes up against the sidewall, as the players walk over the course of time, it's going to not be as drastic where you walk in from that side there as you're walking down. But towards the back of the
Right.
court, that's where the rondino doesn't get touched as much. You're not really standing on the side there.
Yeah.
And so it has a much more drastic turn.
Yeah, there's a lot of play in that part. So a 2-0 game.
What a roll by Rondon,
Game
too,
to
to get
14.
get a multiple point there.
Yeah.
But it's just setting the tone of being able to get crooked numbers.
Ron made 2 there.
Yeah.
I was pulling up YouTube to try to read comments, and I was thinking in my mind, this is going to be hard to make 2 points. I mean, Ron
Look away for a second, Jimmy, and look what happened.
A 9-inch point, Dizzle's like, yeah, I'll beat it.
Thanks for everyone for joining the chat. We got Kevin Clark. We got Chili Bocce. Jen Hardy, of course. Jen, you were comment number 3. That's slacking for you.
I know. She must have been getting her popcorn and her drink at the time.
You got Stewie. Stewie's written for the Gamblers. He's in the chat.
One thing about us guys from PA, we cheer for each other.
You
know?
do?
Yeah.
That's great.
Stewie's genuinely cheering for that. I'm unbiased commentary only, but, one of the teams I share a last name with. So.
Yeah.
But unbiased commentary only.
Kappa with another hit moves to Paulino.
When Cap hits a ball, it's just like, you almost forget it happened. Like,
Ho-hum.
Yeah, ho-hum.
We got Candy in the chat. She's rooting for the Barbarians. Thanks for joining, Candy. Jay Lowe, he's in the chat from Cali.
Great ball.
Oh, nice ball.
Matt's going to like that. Early in the game don't matter too much. Game's to 14. It's going to be a war. But Matt's first ball wasn't good, and that one's perfect. So get him going.
Doug.
Oh, that might have been close to a Jake.
Close to a footfall. Huh?
Says it's good.
Jake put up a little bit. You know what?
And a reframe. That was close.
Oh, boy.
Let's see if we can get a slow-mo on this.
Ooh.
It's hard to see.
And, this is a position, too. Jake also made it known that he was very close because the player, it's hard. It's different.
Yeah.
With the rules, I got called on a foot foul pointing this year.
That is.
I don't know. Did anybody else get called on a football
So,
pointing?
how about this?
That's hard to do, Jimmy.
It's
That is.
not.
How about this? So I've been looking, trying to keep stats of the foot fouls. That is the number 1 spot. So it's from that right corner there.
Oh.
The scoreboard's behind you, and the wall's right up against your butt.
Yeah.
So as you go to lean down, the scoreboard's kind of in your way of your head.
Yeah.
Kind of. Everyone takes that little bit, that extra quarter step, the extra half a step away from that side, and it's been very difficult for people to stay.
Yeah.
Bubba's going to be a big factor in this game, When
He was our
Bubba's
X
on,
factor. Lee and I had him as our
Yeah.
X factor for them.
If Bubba can.
Nice hit.
We
If we just watch a replay of the last one,
Huh?
seems like we're right
Yeah,
back.
I know, right?
Right back to where
Right?
we were.
The only way, one of the only ways you beat Anthony Capagreco-led teams is you get rid of his ball very early. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be big on Bubba, being the first pointer.
We got B. Patsy in the chat, rooting on the Gamblers. Thanks for joining. Courtney Policaro, rooting on Levi. She says Carmela says hi, Dada. Megan Weimer's in the chat. Thank you for joining. Pete Williamson from Southern Illinois. We appreciate you.
Pete's always a big supporter. Shares a lot of the
Frank.
content on Facebook. I like Pete. Always in the
It's
chat.
just so important.
And Pope's going to like this ball because he's going to touch the Paulino.
Wow, what a ball.
That's fantastic.
This is one of them things. Taylor's ball, 2.5 foot. It's like the ball ain't that bad. It gets beat every time. It never holds. The Hall of Fame ball might not be a Hall of Fame ball.
Only on the wall. Only on the wall. Not in the open court. Here comes Mike. That's a huge miss because that Paulino was going over to them potentially.
Yeah.
It was on the right side of the back of the ball. And Mike's 0 for 2 to start the game.
I'm curious to. He needs to see one go through the hoop.
Yep. Isn't it weird how mental it is shooting the ball? Where it's like.
Wait, you're talking to the mental midget of all mental midgets.
Well, especially when it's out and there's nothing else there.
Levi's not going to like this either because, look, they can play the left sideboard now.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it too loud. I don't.
Oh, don't talk. Yeah.
Huh?
We don't care if it affects the players. They should bring more fans.
Well, the left sideboard. Yeah. This is pretty easy. Yeah, Ronnie.
Youngstown Flash brought everyone yesterday.
Ronnie
Yeah.
might not be the brightest ball, but he's going to play this sideboard. There's no chance to sell the point. It's like stack them up. And
Ooh, he's going to bump that.
Also want to thank Pete Williamson for nominating a Moment of the Year. We're going to have, between games 1 and 2, all the media nominated a Moment of the Year for the OBL. If you have one you want to nominate, please let us know in the chat. You can win a Foodie Box Love subscription.
Nice.
Lee got hers today.
I did. I'm so excited.
She got a spicy box, Jimmy.
Wow.
Hot and spicy.
Danny listens to everything. All I did was say, I'm going to order a box, and it's going to be the hot and spicy. And then I walk in tonight, and there's the hot and spicy box.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
You ask, it delivers.
There's not too many bocce tournaments that I go with Danny to a lot of them. Foodie Box Love is always giving away some merch, promoting his merchandise, but he believes in it. You know, you watch his videos. Danny does a great job, so make sure you check in with his company. If nothing else, just watch the videos. They're tremendous.
So you said that cover ball from Levi was good, and the Barbarians could not execute.
No, I said it was awful.
Yeah, he said it was bad.
Yeah, it was not good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
said,
not.
yeah.
I'm sorry, not good. And then they could not execute to get the second point. That's a missed opportunity. It should be at least 4-0, potentially 5.
Yeah.
Those are balls they need to beat.
Them are ones whenever the game ends 14-13, you're like, that's how close it was.
Right.
But there's going to be so many other opportunities throughout this game. You know, you got to look forward.
Capagreco did not have his best match in the first round. I think he shot 74%.
No, yeah, he played awful. That's why we had a chance. We didn't play good, and he didn't play good.
Today, though, I think he's feeling it.
This is a good ball by Matt. He comes in with the headphones on.
So Carl Greenaway's calling the game. What do you feel about someone that's not in the game calling it? Is that hard for you, Jimmy? Get hit by Doug?
It's hard for Jimmy, for anybody else to call the game, I think.
Yeah, I don't like no one calling. It's wild.
Doesn't matter if they're playing or on the sides, they're the ref. He doesn't want them in there.
I'm big, though. Whoever's ball it is has the final option.
Yeah.
It's your ball. It's your choice.
Your ball, your call.
I do like how you do that. I mean, I like how you give, you'll say, this is what I like.
Yeah.
You could also do this. It's your ball. Do what you need to do. I think that's really important.
And then Danny does the total opposite of what I told him to do. That's what happens.
Well, you decided to play with me, not me.
Barbarians advantage again. 3-0.
Run, dog. Does he stay up?
Oh, the green ball peaked up a little bit.
Uh-oh. Now Mike might have the hammer.
So what this does to it, it relaxes the frame. There's not really a chance for 4 points. It's not like you're going to roll a ball, they're going to shoot it, they're going to make 3 or 4. This kind of evens things out. It's going to be 1-1. Both teams have one ball.
Well, there is a ricochet. If Frank has to roll here, let's see who gets the point.
Yeah.
So Mike's going to have to roll, so they're in 1. There is a ricochet where there could be an accidental 3 or 4 that comes.
Yeah, there's always a chance of,
Chaos.
Yeah.
Here comes Mike Paisano.
We want to see you roll like that, Jimmy.
I can't do a push-up.
You might be able to if you started rolling like that.
This is a good ball. So here's the thing. He's going to roll probably. Pope's a little bit conservative. Would you rather roll the ball there or have the last shot? It's close. It's all personal preference.
For sure. And there is a ricochet on the Paulino where the ball's hidden, where it could potentially go to them for 2. And that's why Carl's calling for the roll. With a 3-0 lead, I think he just wants the Paulino.
I don't think.
This ball's not going to make a point.
I played with Frank. He's not conservative. He's crazy.
But Frank is very conservative.
No, not winning the game. He will try to get as many points as he can get. He'll say, can I bounce off that wall, hit this ball, come in from the back. He's crazy.
I think he likes to say no to whatever anybody else wants to do.
Well, that might be, but I've had to talk him off of a couple ledges. No, you're not doing that, Frank.
I love it. All right, so the sponsors tonight for those Wickliffe Barbarians, Carver Financial Services, Shawnee Wood Products. We appreciate all the support. And, of course, for the Koppel Gamblers, Deepwater Consulting, Nappy's Food Service, and 724 Bagger Company.
Man, that was a bad ball, though, that he threw.
Oh, a little chirping.
If you're looking to get involved with the Ohio Bocce League, looking to support, we do have sponsorships available for season number 2. Go to ohioboccerleague.com and request more information. We will get back to you. Doug Carter.
And Doug's also going to be
Nice
automatic.
shot.
As much as we're talking, about Cap, he's not going to miss too many balls. Doug Carter got majors, all kinds of them. To an annoying level, maybe. But, Doug's definitely earned his stripes, and it's not because he misses a ton of balls.
Doug shooting 77% of the year, yeah.
Yeah.
And Anthony's, 82? Thank you.
And this is how the gamblers want it, though. Cap it's going to even the ball 2-2. If Cap can make his ball make a point, it's going to keep him.
Can he make a point, Jimmy?
Yeah.
He'll stick around.
That's just what I said. I just didn't lose my voice doing it.
Yeah.
But great job, Danny. Now, here, Mikey P, this is the one that he needs to see go through the hoop.
That's good ball.
And
It is. It's a great ball. Puts
Yep.
Paulino in play.
yeah,
You
right
can
to
go
left.
clean.
This is the ball Mike can also stop dead.
0 for 2 in the night. Just wants to see it go. Got Paulino
He
has
does
a
not
miss.
like it. It was set up the other way. They might have got lucky.
Nope.
No, this was set up for if he shoots the ball, it would have had Levi a shot for 3 or 4.
So Levi can play on his own ball. That's what Anthony Capagreg was talking about.
Yep.
Could shoot those 2 balls on the left
No.
and hope one comes through, but you can also get a ricochet and give them 2 rolling for 3. You don't want to do that. So Levi instead is going to roll, never short, can play on his own ball.
He can play on their back ball also.
You have 3 balls to hit.
Yeah.
You have your own, you have their ball at this point, and you have the Paulino.
He don't like it.
Oh, he missed
Oh,
the
he's
wall.
on the green. Nope, he
Oh,
missed
he
it.
is on the green.
Not enough of it though.
No, but that's nice to have that ball down there, right?
Well, the thing that you take now, the walls
And the
are open.
Yeah,
It's
well, that's
almost
true.
and now they
Yeah.
can also rest on the back ball and make 2. That's not a great result. The shot was not that far off, but the results. Ronnie he can make this too.
Here comes Ron. We're here. All-star selection. MVP candidate from the Wickliffe Barbarians.
So he could touch his own ball. Yeah, this is a good ball. He just made a good point.
Wow. Jimmy, you called it.
Well, he had so many balls he could touch.
Yeah.
The ball in front was null and void because he had the run.
Right,
He had
right.
the wall.
Yeah, you could even touch inside of that ball. I mean, it's less likely to make the point, but the back ball of the Gamblers was the ball. Now he can never sell the point, but he can now make the second one.
Well, here comes Bubba, and they are basically following Bubba's lead. He's been rolling so great tonight.
It feels like it should be a lot more to 0, and it's 5-1.
I was just thinking that.
Well, they had
I thought the same thing.
They had the crooked frame they could have got
Yeah.
in frame number 2, and then Popio didn't beat Mike's 4-foot ball,
Right.
3.5 foot ball.
They've had opportunities.
in which
and they've missed
I
them.
don't know.
Bubba's 5 for 5, by the way.
Yeah, he caught the Pauline a couple times, but he's on it.
Got it. 5. Speaking of 5 for 5,
Yeah.
somebody's streaking. 7 in a row now for Cap. Only 20 more to go to get the record.
Was there odds on stream bet of
No, not yet.
Anthony Capagreco breaking his own record?
Nice ball there.
What have been the odds?
Taylor's got it too.
Yeah.
The first ball, which was not even that bad, ever since then, pretty much been on it.
Here comes Doug. He stays
Got
hot,
it.
4 for 4.
Here comes
But
that
that
guy.
ball's going to come back.
And, it's not that it's a good ball, but I've thrown worse.
I noticed last night it almost seems like some people are playing that ball now where to come back. They don't mind. They know it's going to hit and come back.
Yeah, we understand these backboards.
Yeah.
The corners jump off.
Yeah.
That's also whenever the Pauline, if you hit it into the corner, that's how it leaves play.
Yeah.
So you can go to streambet.tv.
Hey, Danny,
you can
like
use the
I said.
promo code BBN, and you could be able to, if you place a $25 bet, you get a pair of OBL shorts. Get some Ohio Bocce League swag. Go to streambet.tv. Promo code BBN, the official betting platform of Semi-Pro Bocce. You'll be seeing StreamBet on our Season 1, of course Season 2, and Chicago Bocce League, which will be starting up in January. Didn't beat the point. Jimmy, you said it.
Oh, no, I said that.
You said it. I've played worse.
I've thrown balls that have not gotten closer, and it's one of them things, man. Bocce's weird.
This Barbarian team's been playing really good tonight,
Hey,
but
come
now
on.
there's a
Talk
big
about-
frame here.
This is Mike. He's going to stand all the way towards us, shoot it. Little ball ain't the worst. This is another one he can stick.
Technically 1 for 3 on the night. Let's see if you could be able to get this ball clean. Stay around. Got it!
And that was the Pauline.
Paulino!
Fine, and then that happens.
Oh, that was a good hit too.
All right, this is going to be difficult ball. I don't think Levi's. He's going to have to see it in between it.
It's the ball that he shot ended up in that corner.
Oh, that's just a bad ricochet.
Levi might try to shoot this off the sideboard.
Yeah.
I think it's going right after it, in between. Comes Levi Paulo. Shoots it underhand. Gets his own
get
ball,
in there.
and they'll take the good break.
Yep. He says, I'll take it.
Yeah, he ain't gonna over celebrate it, but you know, if you miss everything, your ball's dead.
Yep.
He had a shot. He
He gave it a shot.
3 balls. They have 1. Is it lucky? It's not PVR. Open Bocce rules. Backboard dead. It's part of the strategy. And look how beautiful it sits there.
You know, terrible break after Mike Paisano made a good shot for that ball that he hit to come all the way back over to the right. Now Koppel Gamblers get the good break, and they get the point. We have a 5-2 ball game. Here comes Matthew Taylor with the lead roll.
They have Matt is 2 for 4
This ball's not
rolling.
good. This ball's not good.
No. So.
And I was curious before my brother hit that last ball. When else did he hit one?
Well, they counted the Pauline that he hit.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't either
Oh
or.
no. Okay. Yeah. That's
It was
fair.
it wasn't the target ball.
No, that's fair.
But
Bubba should eat this up.
it's a good ball because they have to hit.
Yeah. Cap's going to favor the little ball.
Gamblers retain the point, but
Yeah.
wide open frame for Frank. Frank needs to find it.
He's rolled, let's see here, 2 for 4.
So, and also, but the
mean-
1 changed everything. They
Yeah,
keep
he has to beat
Paulino. That
If
it
you're
goes,
Right.
open
Well,
Pauline,
yeah,
nothing in your
100%.
way to beat a 3.5 foot ball.
And then he throws a ball like that.
It happens. We
You
all
know? Oh, I
we all
know.
have a
Believe me,
couple
I know.
that we would like to redo, but when they're for points, Mike's not seeing the ball well tonight.
You know-
How long are they gonna leave him in?
they don't have many options.
They move Levi to 2.
Yeah.
And then you have Corey come in.
If you keep missing it right, I know that if he would have hit that ball, the pill would have gone to the left. But do you ever start to move over and say, I'm
you
pulling
get-
it right, so I'm going to go hit it just straight?
You
no
try
angle.
every small adjustment till you
Yeah.
see one go through the hoop. He'll see one go through
Yeah.
the hoop. This is a long match.
Oh, yeah.
If I had to guess, they're not considering switching anything right now. It's 5-2.
I wouldn't think so.
The problem is for Mike, it could be in his head because it doesn't matter what you've done elsewhere in different leagues and different tournaments. Here at the OBL, 2 weeks ago, he had a match where he shot 40%, and that's still in his head. And he knows what bad is, right?
Yeah.
And he's trying to avoid that. He wants to see something, and he needs to be able to hit one of these big targets.
I don't know. I just have this theory that when a ball is that close to the sidewall and you take angle, a huge percentage of people are going to miss it on the right.
Oh, Doug Carter likes it. His hands in the air.
Nice.
Barbarians.
And
Wow.
his season percentage is over 25.
So they kind of got
5-5.
punished.
I'm sorry, 8-2. 8-2, 3-pointer after that 5-2 lead. What do you say, Jimmy?
A lot of their mistakes they made earlier, they made up for right there by getting all 3 points. 8-2, The Gamblers need to put together a frame here, get some momentum, get Taylor with the Paulino.
All right, so thank you so much to our sponsorship from Magic Vacations. Ready for your next escape? Magic Vacations is a full-service agency for all your travel needs. Theme parks, cruises, all-inclusive resorts, and more. Stress-free planning at no cost to you. Unforgettable trips and memories to last a lifetime. Make sure you hit that QR code on the screen for a no-obligation quote. Magic Vacations. Discover the magic of travel. Jimmy,
Good hit.
we
Good
stopped your
hit.
travel.
I was going to say I should have went with
He was on his way to the airport.
going
Okay,
to
Jimmy, he
Cancun.
was
Yeah.
going to Cancun. We got the call from Giuliano, says, D-Cat, you got to throw in, got to bring in the righty.
Yeah, yeah.
And I said, you know what, Jimmy Pie, you're gonna have to wait a week to go out to Cancun,
I'm definitely
buddy.
going to look up that QR code later and, next time. Yep, my vacation got cut short. Taylor. This is.
I don't.
Taylor getting the ball close kind of protects Mike, keeps them shooting.
Mm-hmm. That's a good ball.
And they're going to shoot. It's going to impact the game call to some, point. If he can't hit a ball, they're going to put him in positions to make some points.
He'll be fine.
Here comes Doug. Doug and Cap. It's like
perfect, right? No one's missed.
7 for 7 for Cap, 5 for 5 for Doug.
Yeah. And Ron Dog, I don't know that's missed either. I don't think he's missed one.
We got Alessio in the chat. Thanks for joining from Cleveland.
No, Ron Dog's 1 for 1.
Willoughby, Ohio.
We got Bob Galise and Robert Stewart going at it in the chat. I love to see that. And once again, they're in a position where they're making them shoot.
Ron Dog.
The Barbarians are going to be laying 1,000,000 points right now.
These players are a little quiet tonight, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to see some kind of excitement, enthusiasm
this
here.
Is a ball. So.
That's a good ball.
Well, if Pope shoots, he can make. I'm telling you, I can't tell from the screen, but it looks like the Barbarians lay, a bunch of
two right
points.
now, right? Well, second and third.
Yeah.
Right now.
But that.
It's going to get point,
though.
though.
He got point.
So
no 2 or 3. He got 1.
That was very close to being 3 the other way.
Yeah, it could have been bad. We got Tammy Paisano in the chat. James Salvaggio. Appreciate you tuning in, James. One of Jimmy's teammates. Sean Crone in the chat. Lynn Sablack. Appreciate everybody for joining. Linda Rahir, Mama Dog. We appreciate you joining. Rocket Head. No, this is not the championship semifinals here.
Now, see, Frank got credit for that hit, but it actually was a mishit.
Yeah.
He was going for the ball, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Their heart stopped for the half a second when the Paulino was drifting right near the 3 green balls,
That could have been so much momentum going to the other side.
8 for 8.
Ho-hum. It's another day to the office.
This does remind me of the Gamblers' whole season, though. They're playing well. They're just not scoring.
And they're bringing out the best on their team. But we called it X Factors. Mike Paisano rolling well. Needs to shoot better for them to win.
Maybe they should, though, because Mike's ball, he looks like he's rolling close. But every time he's had to roll, it's been wide open, kind of.
Yeah.
This got to hit it or it's gone.
Okay, here's the opportunity for the Gamblers.
This is the opportunity.
We got Leo Giannotti in the chat. Thanks for joining. Emily Paisano. We appreciate you. Guy Welsher.
And, this is one of them, Franks, you don't have to get 3 points to get back in this game. You just need the little ball to take control.
Christopher, thanks for joining.
Great ball.
Ron Dog.
That's a great ball from Matt.
Yep.
Justin in the chat. Guy Welsher. Appreciate it. Vinny Vegas in the chat. Watching at the Poorhouse in Campfield.
6
Got
for
it.
6 for
Doug
6.
Carter. And they'll take point. And here comes Levi with one of his specialties, rolling on the back wall. We got Dante Lovell in the chat. He's watching from France.
Ooh.
All the Bocce
nice,
bros all
Dante.
around the world.
Bonjour.
Cara Marinucci was watching from China. Dante Lovell watching from France.
Maybe if you want to take a trip to France, you hit up the
Bocce bros.
That's right.
the company.
Oh, matching vacation.
Matching vacations.
Well, maybe that's where they hit up. I don't know if Junt is there on a
Great ball by
vacation
Levi.
himself.
Hey,
Wow, what a ball.
And this was unbiased commentary only. I want to see this game get closer.
I do too.
Just for a little, you want to feel it in your veins, like a little excitement, a little
I thought it was going to be like last night's games.
Lee, we got a long 3.
Jimmy, tell her about putting the pizza in the oven.
Yeah.
It's like making a pizza, Lee.
Yeah?
Yeah. We got a long.
How so?
Dante just started the oven right now. He's back there.
All right.
Getting the
I'll keep
toppings
my thoughts
ready.
to myself.
Cigar still.
Unfortunately, a lot of comebacks in Bocce for the team that has the lead, and fortunately for the ones that are down.
And
Well, there you go. That's not in.
This is a big opportunity for Mike, too.
Sometimes a
he
roll,
yes.
Sometimes a big roll.
And then it's 9-4.
Can make you feel good about hitting. We got Katie Taylor in the chat, rooting on the Gamblers. We got the Roma boys. They're watching at the Roma Lodge in Racine, Wisconsin.
Roma boys, yeah, the Wisconsin crew. Santa Claus, that's my guy. Oh, no. Mike,
left side.
Just don't hit nothing. He almost could have. He could have been a salesman there.
We got Nate Kirk. Nate Kirk, thanks for joining in the chat. We got Australia in the chat. Matt Hall, trying to keep track of who plays in what order. So you can play in a different order each frame. So Matt Taylor right here is typically the lead pointer for Koppel Gamblers. So he's going to roll out the Paulino. Comes Matt.
5 for 8. Rolling.
Yeah. Seems pretty accurate. The first one was bad. He had a bad one coming down.
Yeah.
But he's been there in the right moments.
Okay, so because this one is close, they're going to bring out the lead shooter for the Wickliffe Barbarians instead of rolling on it. So the lead shooter is Doug Carter. Comes Doug.
Yes, I've never heard of Nate Kirk either.
Got it!
Wow.
Stays around! Makes a great point! Doug Carter stays on fire. Wearing a West Virginia hat to honor his father who passed from West Virginia.
Aw.
8 for 8.
Big hit.
Quiet.
This is a ball that if Levi can beat, the momentum can turn the other way. I'm surprised he didn't shoot this with tap.
I couldn't see the yeah, you got to roll. So Levi's also smart. He shouldn't block a shot.
Oh.
So now he shoot.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to put his ball
in front of their ball.
It's
still in
not
ricochet zone. It's still in ricochet zone, but here comes Anthony. Oh! Puts it right back on top of the Paulino! Both lead shooters put on a show! Woo!
17 for 17 shooting.
Run, dog! Oh! That ball comes back. All right, advantage Barbarians here.
Yeah, it's big.
2-1. Great hit by Ron Dog.
Gamblers wanted that ball to come out of play.
Yeah.
And here comes Bubba.
No.
We got Dylan in the chat. Thanks for joining. Diane's in the chat. She's watching with Luch.
This is short, so.
Kentucky Frank, thanks for joining. Julian, we appreciate you. You're right, Cap is in another dimension tonight. Him and Doug putting on a show. Doug is now 7 for 7. Anthony is now 9 for 9. Doug also had a big point that he made.
Get up there.
It ain't going to reach.
No.
And if you're Captain Matt Taylor, you got to think about making the switch here. Got to put Corey into the 2, second roller, and you got to move Levi into second shooting. I don't know how many balls they can be able to get through.
There's so much room here. Frank's going to make easy 2. 11-3. It was a big momentum swing, and it actually was Ron Dog. Ron Dog made the shot.
Ron made the shot, but Mike could have made the point there, put Paulino in play.
Yeah. Yeah, Ron Dog.
That's a lot of room there for Mike to make the point. And now we got
when Cap stuck, he had 2 points. Ron took away both points, and
comes Bubba, 11-3 game, a little bit of a shellacking so far.
Shooting 100%, the Barbarians.
Make sure if you haven't, please like this broadcast. It's very important when you like the broadcast, we're able to have a much broader reach, get into people that watch typically bowls or petanque or bocce PRV and bocce in Brazil, all over the world, cornhole, darts. We need you to like the broadcast, and if you haven't subscribed to the BBN for all the action, make sure you do so. Koppel puts it in double digits, 10 for 10.
10 for 10. Ho-hum. It's like,
is it like baseball where you like don't talk about it on the sidelines? Like, you know,
Yeah.
you're shooting a perfect game, you know, leave
what's
leave
Doug,
it go.
8 for 8? 9 for 9?
Yeah, it's right here, Jimmy. 7 for 7. Jimmy's new to the stat board. It's not.
I feel like we missed an 8th one there. I don't know who's hitting them stat keys over there.
Well, they had a reframe. I don't know if you
Oh,
remember.
okay.
Yeah. How do you memorize all this?
I was just going to say, how did you
Got it! There's your 8.
Yeah, there's 8. I'm just counting.
I know, but there's 8 players and they're hitting and shooting or
Jimmy's
hitting
a
and
poker
rolling.
player.
And,
He
yeah.
can count those cards pretty fast. Here comes Levi.
Well, it's impressive.
We got Chris Cow in the chat. Thanks for joining us. Will Russ watching in Bristow, Oklahoma.
This ball's moving.
Yeah.
Love our Oklahoma.
I didn't
viewers.
mind the line, but not the speed.
They need a break here. If not, this game can be wrapped up.
I will be watching those World Darts Championships. They start tomorrow.
That sounds exciting. This ball's not great either.
Here comes Frank.
No, but it's going to trickle in there.
Great ball.
Mike has to save the game.
All right, his
And here, if he was shooting good, you maybe would talk about, hey, we'll give up one.
give up one and
Well, the games are to 14. I'm thinking they're to 13.
well, even just to minimize the frame.
Well, you just want to make sure you don't lose the game this frame, and they're not going to. It's gonna be short.
A lot of room for Ron Dog. So this is a best out of 3. The winner of this series gets to go to the championship game, and they'll be facing the Youngstown Flash, the 6th seed. Already in the championship game. The Wickliffe Barbarians, the #1 overall seed. Very happy to get a bye. And they are playing hot tonight, 13-3.
How big is it that the Gamblers get some momentum, win or lose this game
On this frame here?
to go into game 2?
It's very important for our X Factor, Mike Paisano. He
Yeah.
needs to see a couple go.
Yeah. Besides 1 or 2 good rolls, he's struggled. And it starts with the shooting. When you can't make your routine hits, it's so easy most days, and some days it's really hard. Bubba's been playing great too, rolling 90%.
He was our X Factor on the Wickliffe side, and sure
Yeah.
enough, they go where Bubba goes.
I'm telling you, he's
And
used to
that
these
is
high-pressure games.
10 for 11 from Stephen Fonte.
Got it. Are you surprised? You run out of superlatives. Here comes Matt Taylor.
I mean, everyone's been playing pretty great. I mean, besides my brother's been struggling, but Taylor, Popio had a few missed clicks. Levi's literally kept them in so many frames.
Yeah, this is a good ball.
It's a great ball.
Yeah, we've been talking about like rolling on the back wall. All you have to do is get to the opposing point line. It'd be nice if it's even better than that, but your first ball you cannot burn, and you have to get to at least that spot.
Yeah, that's great insight, Danny.
Got Paulina. Oh, gonna trick her over to the
And
left. But this opens the frame up.
Yeah.
Because now guess who has to
This
make
is
the
what they
shot? Mike
Mike
Paisano.
Paisano.
Gotta make it here. Reggae Rollers. He's in the chat. He's a lawn bowler, he says. We
Nice.
love lawn bowling. Very similar sport. Pete Russo. Thanks for joining. We appreciate you. Watching
is
it
long.
from New York. Oh, that ball is way long.
And this is a situation where Levi can solidify the frame and maybe give Mike a chance at a big shot. Levi's going to ask Pope to move out of his way. He wants us to be up front for sure.
Yeah, because if you put it in the back, Ron could beat it.
Yeah,
and put it
and
in
you
play.
still lose. Ball's perfect.
And off the wall. That's a great ball.
You're almost thinking, too, like if this one's long as our way, you can shoot it off the board, maybe get them both. You want to splash here.
Well, if it was long, you could even beat it up front, and then Mike, even if with a good hit, can lose the game.
I know earlier I said it's a big getting one, but they only had 11 then. Now 13.
This ball's short. A lot of room for Mike.
All right, this is a big ball.
It's big for momentum.
Yeah.
In the scoreboard, they're going to have to win a bunch of frames to come back in this game. But for momentum and seeing one go through the hoop, it's moving. It's good.
Yep. All right.
That'll work.
Probably
Can't be
made the
short.
point. Yeah.
Can't be short in that spot. You only have your ball to play on.
We've seen these comebacks, so you never know.
Taylor, it's big that Taylor gets, dug out.
Eight for 11. 73% is Matt Taylor's rolling. He's been
He
rolling
burned the
well.
Paulino. He threw it too long.
It don't matter as much what they can do. Play you short, they only need 1 point.
All right, if you love all the action on the BBN, make sure you're subscribed because the next broadcast is going to be the Empire Cup playoffs at the Tokalana Club in Rome, New York. It's going to start Saturday at 1 p.m., and then the championship for the Empire Cup will be on Sunday, noon, will be the broadcast. Check out the Empire Cup and all those wonderful teams from New York. Echo Bocce is going to be looking to repeat a championship. Our producer got to go back to New York. Mike does, Jimmy. He's playing for an Empire Cup championship.
Wow.
Nice.
What is that? Is there money involved with that, or how's that work?
Oh, miss from Doug.
Oh, my gosh.
First miss.
And
Not only did you say to bring Doug out, but you didn't say to burn it, right?
Well, that's optimal. And that ball ain't even, that's a 2-foot ball they shot.
Right.
1.5-foot ball. Because they were so confident Doug's just going to hit it. And this one might be a little bit short. No.
Another good
Bubba
ball
gives
by
a
Bubba.
thumbs up, but
So
it's
is their Empire Cup similar to like the BU Cup or the Tournament
Empire
of
Cup, they
Champions?
play, here as Anthony Cap goes to shoot. Gets Paulino.
We got to count it as a miss.
He wanted
we gotta-
ball.
we-
He wanted ball there.
He wanted
His
ball.
ball clean
Yeah.
to be able to score a big frame. So the Empire Cup, there are teams from all over the Empire State of New York, including some Canadians that have joined. They play all season long, playing for points, and that will give you the seeds in the tournament. And those series of tournaments are played throughout the year where the teams are competing. Like I said, 10 regular season tournaments have been played so far from Long Island to Buffalo. And then this regular season event will be finished off on Saturday. And then the finals will be on Sunday.
got it. There you go, Mike.
And
All the bocce,
Big
all the
ball.
time on Bocce Broadcast Network.
well, good luck to everyone over there playing in the New York Empire Cup, especially the guy that clicks all the buttons, does a lot of the leg work. Maybe don't get his face seen, Mikey's shout-on. Maybe you can go up there and win the Empire Cup.
All right, so Koppel showing 2.
And they're shooting here.
All right, this is game point.
Man.
Has to make a
And
shot
they're
here.
so different. You want the Paulino to peek out because
Yeah.
Paulino's good too, but he can't see it.
Here comes Levi
Straight ball.
Paulo trying to save the game. Maybe make a couple. Oh, he misses everything, and that is all she wrote. 14-5, and beat down by the Wickliffe Barbarians in game number 1. And the Koppel Gamblers are going to have to go back to the drawing board to figure out the right lineup for game number 2. And if they don't, they will be going home. All right, so make sure you're letting us in the chat nominate a moment of the year. So many exciting moments for the OBL. We're going to do our broadcaster moments coming up here soon.
Good.
Jimmy, what was your favorite moment this year? Is it getting drafted? The big winning shot, that four-pointer you guys made for the Hellhounds?
My favorite moment is honestly probably the Ray Brook.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When he made the shot for 4 and he was standing over there and we stopped him, and as soon as he understood the shot and watching him execute it, and every game in the OBL is just, it's so exciting. You want to win every time. So, and that's just, I'm biased.
With every single game being
That was a good
broadcast, we
shot.
get to see so many different cool moments and all these big-time players making big-time plays. What was your favorite, Lee?
Well, one of mine was I liked the James Salvaggio roll in for a win. Only, but not that people do that all the time, but it's a pressure shot. It was a long, again, back wall, and he had to execute it, and it was for the win. I like that one. I also like Stewie's roll on the pill and drag it for 4.
Yeah, that was nice,
I hated
too.
that one.
What had happened against you?
And Anthony Capagreco, 26 of 26. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, if they start similar bocce leagues to this, I would like to see someone throwing one ball frame hit that many in a row.
Absolutely insane to be able to do that and have to walk over to the other side. All right, so we're going to show you these videos of the nominations for Moment of the Year. Make sure you let us know in the chat what yours are. We'd appreciate it. But what I fell in love with was not only just the game, the strategy, but it was the people, it was the community. And when I talk to each and every one of you about what you love about this game, I continue to hear that word, community. And that's what this Ohio Bocce League is all about. It's about bringing the community of bocce, this secret that we have on how special this game is, out to the public. And the first player to be selected for the Steel Valley Bocce Club, Ronnie Capagreco! Come on, fish. Tell you what, he gave it a shot. Levi Paulo.
Big ball.
Wow. What a ball.
Could be the game winner.
Listen, even ball might not be good. They have a ricochet. Rondog's going to have to go there. Try to save the game again for the Wickliffe Barbarians. He does!
The dog.
Rondog! Staring off the fans.
Wow.
Says fill it up again.
These Barbarians never say die. Blood and guts crawling all the way back. Wow, where's my sword? Give me the sword. Where's the sword?
How many kid? Listen, what was that one? Is that a good or bad shot?
Oh, that's a good. Listen, Danny, you know what my stance is. If you get point, it's a good ball.
Listen, this could be sayonara.
Is he getting rookie off this one?
This could be game over. And the Cleveland Hellhounds!
Same. He's calling it already.
It's in! Wow. And the Cleveland Hellhounds win the second game, win the match point, and that's number. Oh, wow. 2-point swing. Cold first situational sub. We'll learn a lot here.
Oh, he got it.
He got it! Whoa! Oh, he just whoa! And they make 4! And that's what you said! Stewie Stewart comes in, makes the hit for 4!
What a shot!
Count him out!
Wow.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro! Oh, the drama. Oh, the stories. Can the Youngstown Flash win this game, get us to overtime? It's creeping. It's creeping.
Right up on it.
It's creeping. Oh, the ball by Gianni. AP steps up,
swing.
shoots, hits his own ball. We got it. We got it. We got it. Youngstown Flash.
Finally.
We got it overtime. And that's what we wanted. Youngstown Flash. Week 9 does not come to an end. Here comes Capo. Got it! Sticks around! There you go, Lee. We've been calling for it.
Nice.
Anthony Capagreco with the hit and stick. Ronnie Cap! Anything you could do, I could do better! Let Papa Bear hit! All right, well, make sure you nominate your favorite moment in the chat. We got some great moments there. How about that father-son moment? Ron Capagreco and Anthony Capagreco.
Yeah. That was
Anything
fantastic.
you can do, I can do better. I love it.
Yeah, and Cap gets, that's what excites him a lot. When he makes them, when someone else makes a shot, he plays, him and Doug Carter had an exchange.
Yeah.
And then Ron Dog shot and the Paulino jumped up, but that was like they both stuck. And, yeah, I think this is going to be a better game, too.
I'm hoping for it. I think that what do the Koppel gamblers need to do to be able to get out of this funk? You think of changing the starting lineup or just really?
They're not changing.
They're not changing it.
What would you do?
I would. You ride this horse till it dies.
I mean, I would
Maybe a short
wait a
leash.
couple frames and see if it gets better, and then I would make a switch. But I think it's important they just keep it the same.
I think that the Koppel gamblers should have already made the switch, put Corey Whitway into the second roller, and have Levi shoot too. If they are going to keep with the starting lineup, they have to be able to build right from the beginning. They can't get down. 3 to 5 points can become quicksand, and you don't want to be chasing those points later on in the game.
And eventually, Anthony might miss a ball. And what happens then?
Yeah.
They need Mike.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple.
I just think Levi is so. I mean, he can hit obviously, but he's so important in that rolling position.
Well, with the way they drafted their team, this is the way that they're going to do it. So Levi will be that third shooter for them. For the Wickliffe Barbarians, is it really just about keeping the pressure on them with Bubba? I mean, Bubba is the X factor, 11 for 12 rolling. If he has that open Paulino and he continues to put pressure and make Anthony shoot, Jimmy, this was your strategy when the Hellhounds were playing against the Gamblers. You said, let's bring Cap's ball out early.
And looking back to our playoff match, and I didn't play well, but I held the Pauline the game that we beat them. And maybe we should have went back to that strategy. But yes, getting rid of Cap's ball is 100% the key. And Cap's ball was out early, every frame.
Doug Carter, 9 for 10 shooting. Pope Yo with a couple big plays, 6 for 11 rolling, 1 for 1 shooting. And Rondog, proven to be an MVP candidate. Rolling well, getting those multiple points, and of course shooting 100%. All right, we got a game 2 coming up. Wickliffe Barbarians with one more win needed to be able to meet the Youngstown Flash in the championship. Here comes Matt
going
Taylor.
to the side, huh?
Yeah, that middle strategy's done.
Right.
Yeah, and it also might have something to do with the shooting,
Well, that's true. But Bubba can roll in the middle. That wasn't going to stop Bubba.
Honestly, it didn't matter because Bubba had the Pauline so much.
True. Very true. Good ball by Matt.
When you have the Pauline, you can decide exactly where you want it.
Yep.
All right, here comes Doug Carter.
Nice shot.
Starts off the game just like he started off game 1.
Well, it's a new streak, right? 1 for 1.
Stays in the zone.
Doug and Cap are putting on an absolute shooting clinic, though.
90% shooting for Doug. Wow.
His only miss was late that game.
Yeah.
Wild part was yesterday the games were taking all about an hour.
Yeah.
This one done in 45 minutes. I think it was like an hour and 15, hour and 15.
I really thought they were going to end up kind of coming back a little bit more than they did.
Here comes Rondog.
Ooh.
And
Rare miss.
a very rare miss. Not how they want to start because they have all the momentum. Momentum is so big in bocce. Anyone that's ever competed at any level knows that momentum changes quickly.
Didn't miss that one by much.
And he just said that between games. He said, we're not going to stop. We're going to keep the pedal down. But he missed that one.
Steve and Fonte.
That's how you pick up your teammate. And with that ball in the back, it's in the way.
92% Bubba's at.
Oh.
And
Yikes.
Everyone misses, Jimmy.
Everyone.
The sad thing for Cap is people talk about his misses because he just hits all the time. Nobody says, wow, did you see him? He was on fire. He's always on fire.
If you rewind that shot, he tried to shoot the right side to pick it clean.
Made it much more difficult for him.
Made it much more difficult, where the average player just gets up there and shoots. And
Take
look at
it.
this, and he don't make a
Oh, but that was a great ball.
Good cover, but he's behind, so they're going to roll again. The only way, it's a very hard ball to sell for Frank. He could be a little aggressive on that left-hand side, and because Mike Ball's not in front, it's in the back, he could be able to lay on it. Let's see if Frank could be able to make point number 2. Does he like it? Does he like it? Gotta get it.
It's there.
They're going to check. Bo, he wants to call for a measurement.
Doug says it's close. He gives the shake hand, you know, the number 1 sign in Bocce for, it's close.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah.
They're going to check and see.
Great volunteers, Bo Wetzel, Paul, all year long.
You had your little fun with Paul this season, huh?
Just one.
Just one. Didn't get there.
I think Paul's a better referee because of it.
Yeah.
Paul Saline, Bo Wetzel, Jake Pinzero refereeing tonight. And of course, Mike Iamurray as well. Our scorekeepers tonight are Renee Abatista and Linda Iamurray. Here comes Bubba with the roll. Sponsor, ITAM 30. We appreciate your support. Sponsor for the Ohio Bocce League. They are open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 1 a.m. You can stay there all night long. They have summer and winter mixed leagues for bocce, a doubles league on Sunday, and on Friday night they have Glow Bocce. They are on 2354 Youngstown Road in Warren, Ohio, and they are still looking for teams for December 20th tournament for Pete Solito. In memoriam of him, reach out to Larry Infante and Phil Tate to register. Love playing at ITAM 30. Those new courts there.
Is that the...
They used to be the turf. Yep. Now they have the hard true.
Larry's a great guy, too.
We appreciate Larry and all the support they do around the area for bocce, and, of course, sponsoring the Ohio Bocce League. Excited to have them on board for next season. Speaking of next season, make sure you have liked and you are subscribed to this broadcast. Hit that notification button. That's how you can keep up to date on all things OBL, the All-Star Game next year, season number 2, the Chicago Bocce League starting, the Empire Cup this weekend.
That's
non-stop bocce action on the BBN.
I'm personally excited for the Chicago Bocce League.
Yeah.
The different format and the different players, and, you know, they have a lot more females.
Anthony Capo.
There's a new record beginning.
192nd shot of the year for Anthony. Someone shot 200.
That's insane.
And he's leading league in percentage.
What's the second closest most shots? It's like
Yeah, Pete
Gotta
Barak.
like 80.
Yeah.
Pete
90.
Barak. Pete, I think, just hit 100 last night.
So yeah,
I was going to say, Doug,
we're gonna get
gonna check it out.
Yeah.
Mike got us a statistician. I like this.
Mike Shaldone's on it.
The sideline reporter Nick Cap's off tonight.
Oh, thank God. Comes Doug
Oh, is that short?
by a mile.
Yeah. I mean, he may say he's not a roller, but he should have been closer than that. He'll admit that one.
All right, so Pete made his 126th hit last night out of 161. How about Pete Barak was shooting 40% after week 3.
Oh my gosh!
Now shooting over 80%.
Wow, what a turnaround. And Pete's a great shooter. And, you know, sometimes you go through them weeks where you just don't play good.
And he struggled a little bit in the last game, but it was a little bit because he hit great.
Here comes Mike. So Pete Barach, they call him the Croatian sensation, Pistol Pete. He got Youngstown flashed in the finals. Looking to meet them are the Wickliffe Barbarians. To do so, they need to win one more game. If the Koppel Gamblers can do what Youngstown Flash did yesterday and win 2 in a row, they would be able to meet the Flash as the 5 seed. Championship game next Monday. The broadcast will start at 5:30 and first ball rolled at 6:15. All on the BBN.
How excited are you for that, Danny?
I'm not going to be able to sleep all weekend.
You're going to be more excited than all 14 players.
Well, I'd say this league, was a dream, obviously. We talked about this for a long while. Matthew Taylor, myself, we got together with Michael Sheldon and was thinking concurrently about what was going to go in Chicago with the new Bocce club. It's Doug Carter makes the hit and sticks around.
Ooh, nice shot.
So everything going on in Chicago, and we decided, hey, let's not compete for viewers.
Yeah.
Let's work together. So working together is Chicago and Ohio Bocce Leagues. Make sure you go to OhioBocceLeague.com. You can be able to put your email in, keep up to date with the newsletter, vote for the MVP, vote for Moment of the Year, vote for Player of the Match. We are very fan forward here.
It's so easy to vote, too. It's not difficult to find.
It's got to stop.
This ball's gone.
Ooh.
It's not hard to win merchandise either.
No?
Danny's always giving away shorts, foodie box, love subscriptions.
We love you all. And how about the work that Alex Guerra has done in Chicago, building the club, starting the Chicago Bocce League. Big shout out to Alex and all the hard work that he's put in to the sport and growing it with what he's done with the American Bocce Company, getting so many recreational players to fall in love with bocce, then start to work on being competitive, starting to play on longer courts. He's done a great job there in Chicago.
Chicago has a lot of good things going on. In this game, 3-1 Gamblers, first lead of the whole match. Levi threw a pumpkin.
Good ball by Rondon.
This is an opportunity. I think this one's going to be tight the whole time. This is one of them rare times where Cap has the last ball and he ain't going for a big play. He's just trying to play some defense.
Puts it in
back.
front.
That's Frank and Bubba. That's not good to have back, though, because.
Well, they're not going to do anything quickly. I know that.
Yeah.
Frank, a notoriously slow player.
The shot clock will go down as the Frank Pope shot clock.
Got it! Stays up.
We're going to be looking at a 3-3 ball game.
Listen, if that is in for a second point, I think it is. They're going to go after it.
Why?
You could stick around for 3, Jimmy. Got it off the wall. Does he stay up for 3? And that's why 1, 2, 3 points for Wickliffe Barbarians, and they get the points right back and put them in a 4-3 lead.
What a shot that was.
And Bubba loved it, too.
He loves the
No,
wall.
like, the fact that he got up there and liked it, like, man, I didn't know he was that confident. Yeah,
Well, he
gotta let
knows,
him
too.
do it.
He's going to hit it soft enough to hang around. He's not going to the back.
Well, we saw late in the year the Wickliffe Barbarians from a game calling perspective. It seems like they were so confused. They didn't know if they should roll, the hit. Doug was out. Carl wasn't there.
Yeah.
Carl there very decisively looks over at Chris Chim and says, we're shooting this ball. Doug says, yeah, I love it. Next thing you know, Bubba's already shooting the ball. They're playing super aggressive tonight.
And Bubba's the captain tonight, too, correct?
No, it's Carl Greenaway. He's doing it from the bench.
That's an interesting call. Bubba is on fire. They're going to roll on this ball. Taylor's going to make a point, too. Now,
That's not a bad ball, though. I know it's behind and it's not the greatest, but it's a pretty good ball.
but the issue is it's wide open to shoot. So when they shoot it, guess what? You have to beat that ball again.
Right.
Got it.
But if they had Matt roll on it, it should be very beatable, right? Because otherwise they would have hit it, it being in front.
But the issue is now they're going to have to beat it.
Yeah, and then maybe hit it again.
Right.
comes Levi.
Levi didn't make the point last frame. It was a very rare. And
he did this time. A little back door.
He made a point there, but, if he just touches on that ball, you have a 3-1 situation, and that's how crooked numbers get put up.
Comes Ron.
They're taking a different approach. They rolled on that ball to try to keep Cap's ball back.
Oh.
And now all of a
Big miss
sudden,
by Ron.
Why would they want Cap's ball
Another
back?
miss by Ron.
when Cap has the last ball of the frame, good things happen.
Oh.
In general.
Okay. Yeah,
In
I see what
general.
you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
So this is one of them situations.
Second miss of this game for Ron. Here comes Frank.
If they just shoot that ball, Lee, Cap's ball's gone.
Right.
Compared to if they roll on it, they're keeping his ball,
Yeah.
for like right here, they're going to have a chance at a crooked number. Mike has to stay off the front ball. Easier said than done.
A lot of room here, though. Might use the wall here, right? Right-hand side, or?
Mike's not going to use it.
I like right where Taylor's standing.
Personally, I just know he don't like to use the wall that much. Maybe that's the call. And if you touch the front one, you sell it and you put Cap in a really tough spot. He didn't throw it hard enough to sell anything.
Oh, he might sneak around
No,
there.
It's close. And what this also might do, if that's not in, Cap might shoot this side white one.
Yeah.
Nope, he's rolling.
I don't know if that's in, though.
Yeah, but he might be rolling on this back one, too. He's getting creative with something. Look, and he threw this hard.
He threw that down to Rondina.
Yeah, he threw this.
Right
He's
back
looking
in.
at it.
Yeah,
he's looking at it. He's trying to lay on that ball. Did he get it?
He sold it.
Well, let's go into check. I don't know if he sold it. It's close. I think it's going to be one Gamblers.
That was
Danny.
That was close, though.
Hey, I knew that's what he was going. He was going for a big play.
Oh, yeah. Never short. Play on that ball. Try to make 3.
To be honest, he could have threw it harder. You're never just, it's not going to just finesse in for a point. You're better off throwing it harder. If he threw it harder, that ball runs out a little bit more.
All right, make sure you're subscribed to the BBN and check out the next broadcast. The Empire Cup playoffs begin in Rome, New York at the Tokelana Club this weekend. The broadcasts will start at 1 p.m. on Saturday, and then the championship Sunday will start at noon. All the action, all live on Bocce Broadcast Network.
We have a 4-4 ball game. I think this one's going to go back and forth. Cap really wanted to turn the game upside down a little bit there. Get a little momentum, get a little lead, Danny, They haven't had that.
Go for a splash play. We call those splash plays. Just kind of picks the team up, puts them on the back.
Yeah, that just made me nervous because he came on the right side of it and he could have actually sold that if he hadn't hit it where he hit it.
From our angle, it looked like he could, but it would have been real. He would have had to hit it on the right side.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If he
really
came on
hard
the
to kind
right
of move
side.
it over. It would have been difficult.
Could have shot. As good as he shoots, why not?
Whatever you want to do, Ant. Shoot the ball. Shoot the ball.
I would say shoot it. If we played doubles, I would probably say, just shoot the ball.
Well, I'm surprised he did what he did instead of shooting.
Yeah.
Because he could have hung around. I mean, he could have stuck it.
He was trying to make the 3.
Yeah, I know. But he could have stuck it. I mean, we've seen him do
This
that.
ball got to hit it. And even though this looks good on this, the ball's not good. And Levi is not having his best game so far. They're going to need him because, trust me, Mikey P's struggling,
Mikey,
He's doing well, though, now. Like on his rolling, at least. I don't know. He hasn't had to hit.
We've played 4 frames, and they're going to need every bit of Levi. He's the glue. His ball might matter the most. This ball's
Levi and
early.
Mike in the middle are important. Mike having a much better second game. Of course, a lot of trust put in him by Matt.
So
Taylor,
Levi's ball that I
Anthony
said
Cap.
was not good retains points, surprisingly, though.
Yeah, the problem is they beat this now. They can tuck it underneath their ball that was short and still put Levi's ball in play on the ricochet.
The little kid still has a ball, though, the little one. So, I mean, there ain't nothing too safe. Yeah, this is moving. It's gonna be on the green ball, a little bit to the right.
Oh, it's behind it.
And this is the example,
Yeah.
Lee, when the last ball of the frame is in Anthony's hand, especially when Mike and Anthony.
Yeah.
Because then now Mike's relaxed.
Yeah.
These are, Levi's arguing with the stat people whether it's a good ball or bad ball. I mean, if it took 3, it's a good ball. It's a good
That's
ball.
short.
This is short. Now,
Levi promised me that all he cared about in the playoffs are the dubs. He didn't care about statistics. And now he's arguing with the stat keepers over, is this one 18 inches or 19? All right, so you're going to roll here?
I don't love it.
I kind of like shooting something.
Shoot the front one with the little ball.
Yeah.
But I would just, it's so hard because if you're not perfect, you're just going to sell the point.
When it comes to rolling, you mean?
Yeah.
Here comes Mike Paisano.
I don't want to talk it into existence. See, and that's also why he throws it so short. I mean.
Yeah, so you're talking about shooting that front ball that's on the left side of the Paulino.
No, on the right.
On the right.
Green.
Yeah, and open up the wall there.
Yeah.
And maybe you get Paulino, maybe you get a big frame that way.
He's got it.
It's got to stop. Yep, it's perfect.
And the little demon makes two.
Yeah, so once again, the theory, if the last ball of the frame is getting thrown by Anthony Capogreco, normally goes
Ho-hum, you make points. That's how you make points.
Now, they were in a point, and it's also saying that the other three people are doing their part when he has the last ball. You could say that about if Doug Carter has the last ball and he's rolling in for 4 every time. That's obviously good, too.
Yeah, I've played against Anthony where people say, why isn't he not hitting that ball? And I'm like, because he wants his ball to be the last one.
To be honest, whenever you talk about switching, I would switch the other way. I'd let Mike shoot first.
So speaking of Capogreco and Ron Dog, they are MVP candidates for the regular season. Make sure you go to OhioBocceLeague.com. You can choose from any of the 6 nominees. Vote every 24 hours until Friday. Go to OhioBocceLeague.com and vote for your favorite MVP candidate.
Are we allowed to ask who you guys are?
No, we don't. You're not allowed to. It's a rule. You signed a contract. No.
I mean, I don't know.
Who did I vote for MVP?
Yeah.
I voted for Ron Dog.
Oh, wow.
You know why I voted for Ron Dog?
I voted for?
You voted for who?
James.
Yeah, I voted for James, too. You know why? To be honest, it's all fun. Cap, Ron Dog.
Who misses to the left?
Doug just lost an MVP vote. I'm just kidding.
So to me, it's interesting. All 6.
Oh,
great
fantastic!
Right?
Yeah.
I wanted to reward getting that #1 overall seed and the bye. The Wickliffe Barbarians didn't have to go through a battle last week. You're having 2 matches. You're just putting yourself exposed to potentially lose one of those matches.
Right.
Every one of those teams could be every one of those teams we've seen all year. And so the Barbarians with the #1 seed, their best player all year, played every frame for them, was Ron Dog, consistent both hitting and rolling. Capo gets Paulino.
Yeah.
Let's see who gets point.
See, I like James. I mean, I know they all put work in, but James has been working his butt off for the last couple of years, and it showed. And rolling, hitting, could call him on him at any time.
It looks like it's Wickliffe Barbarians' point. And Taylor's saying just put a good ball. They have 2 balls to 1 here. So Levi's going to go first.
This is a situation, too. If I would tell Mike to go first.
I like Levi putting a good ball here. Be on that front point line. Important ball for Levi. Don't want to burn it. Would love to put a good point.
Oh, it's perfect.
What a ball, Levi.
Right behind the Paulino. And now Ron Dog's just trying to cover up and not give away 2.
And it's tough because if you're long, your ball's burned. This is one of them ones that if you're early on the board and too late.
Well, Levi, if he was on the side of it, Levi, you have a much bigger target to be able to lay on. The fact that he's behind it, this is much more difficult. It's a good cover by Ron if he gets to that black line.
Mike just has to be deep and never short.
Give it a shot here.
He's been short the last few extra balls, extra opportunities. He needs to push. Be deep and push. Who cares if you burn it? If the line's good.
He's going right at it. He's going to touch Ron.
He could touch the inside.
Could he go in the inside and get point?
It's going to come down.
It's coming to come down. Let's see. And it is 2 points for Koppel Gamblers as Michael Heath Paisano makes the 2nd point. Never short. Great ball by Mike. Having a fantastic second game.
That's a big confidence shot.
That's their X factor.
Confidence.
He makes points. They win frames. They win the game.
That was a confidence shot. You could push that into the corner, inside their ball, on your ball. You're not going to sell the point. Make it 2.
Mike at 67% rolling now. There you go.
You know, he could roll 67, 47, 87. If the game frame comes,
he wants that ball in his hands.
You want the balls in your hands, you know.
Well, we say stats a lot. I think the shooting stats are a lot more straightforward. Of course, there's some variance. The rolling stats, it is a lot easier to roll higher percentages as a lead pointer.
Well, that's a great lead roll there. We don't have to argue that one, Matt Taylor.
When you're trying to do that from the hammer position, you have balls in your way.
Right.
You're trying to avoid things, avoid selling. Doug Carter, great hit.
And looky where the Paulino goes.
Come back right to that ball.
It's going to be.
Sometimes there's a magnet, I swear.
Yeah.
Right, Lee?
Yeah.
When you know you got it and you're throwing a good ball in that Paulino, it doesn't matter where I hit it. It's following your ball.
It's coming, yeah. Well, and it hit the Rondina, so it's coming back.
258 people in chat. How many of them, non-Barbarian family members, do you think want to see a Game 3?
Ooh,
everyone.
Ask them.
I would think everybody.
And you're saying 258 people. That's 258 devices.
Yeah.
Thousands of people.
We had 7 of us watching on one TV last night.
Yeah.
There's 50 people watching from a bar in Toronto. We were on. There was a big party at the Eastside Civics for a watch party for the OBL playoffs. Those are just devices. Thousands of people.
I'm pretty sure that everyone besides the Barbarians family, you know, their personal fans, all unbiased people, they all want to see a Game 3. And this frame's working out to the gamblers are going to have a nice advantage. Completely flipped from Game 1 too, Danny. And, you know, we talked a lot about situational subs, this and that. The Barbarians haven't made any moves. Do you think if they lose this game that they should make any moves?
Ooh.
Depends on how this game's going. So far, no moves to be made.
I mean, really, Ron Dog missed a couple. So that,
you know what? He got extremely lucky there.
Yeah.
Well,
that's a miss on the stat sheet. I want to make sure Lyndon knows that one. I mean.
So Anthony Capogreco
hit the wrong ball.
Own ball. Somehow scoots over, hits the other ball, and goes and retains point. And that one will work.
And that might be the moment of the year for me. It just took over. Cap hits the wrong ball, and
ends up with 2.
Look at this ball. It's going to tuck in there. Great ball by Ron Dog. Shows why you're an MVP candidate. The Wickliffe Barbarians have been rolling so well and shooting well, but the Gamblers have come and taken all the momentum. It's been the way they're playing. Mike Paisano off the wall. Oh, he hits the wrong ball. But opens it up. Had to hit something. And now we got Levi Paulo. I'm surprised he went off the wall, but here comes Levi having to save the frame.
The little ball's 3.
Levi, underhand shooter, going after it. Off the ball, hits his own ball. Oh, it might be 2 for Wickliffe. We're going to check. Bo's going to call it. Just 1.
Oh, no.
Twice they hit their own ball, and 1 miss hit on the front ball. And I don't know why they didn't take an either or there, Lee.
I don't know. It goes from 10 to 4 to 8 to 5.
Why don't you take an either or? You have a chance for the Paulino to go back.
Well, yeah, he took it off the wall, so.
That's not an either or.
Right.
No, just shoot
That's
the
what
ball.
I mean. He took it off the wall, so he didn't have the either or.
I didn't like Mike's angle either. I don't know what they were cooking up.
All right, so 8 to 5. And the Barbarians, what we like to say is stop the bleeding. 3 straight frames, the Koppel Gamblers had scored.
So the reason they're going to say they don't want the Paulino because it's going to jump back up. That's the easy thing. But
Levi shoots a soft underhand.
You still have to give it a shot.
2 misses from their back 2 players, and that's why the Barbarians go back on the scoreboard. Here comes Anthony Capogreco after another great lead ball by Bubba. He gets the ball. He gets Paulino. Who's going to win the race? Capo wins the race. 16 for 17. Anthony Capogreco with another hit. Doug got it.
Wow.
Picked it clean.
Great
what
response.
a shot off the back wall, Doug Carter.
Great response.
Number 14.
And this is one of them positions too. Taylor don't do a ton of backboard rolling because he has the Paulino, so it's in the middle of the court. Not saying that.
That's a good point, though.
Yeah, not saying that he's not
you don't
capable.
get that much.
He's a tremendous backboard roller, but this ball, it's perfect, or it might be burnt.
No, it's stopping. It's fine.
There, it's
That's
perfect.
a great ball.
So
That's what was so impressive. Sean New made one of those where we were saying the same thing on last night's broadcast, as Sean New is the MVP candidate for the Steel Valley Bocce Club, but he doesn't roll on the back wall much as a lead pointer.
no, it's just a shot you don't do as much.
Ron with the miss. Either or, miss on the wrong side, miss on the right side. Paulino was okay. Ball was okay.
As much as Ron is the MVP, there he's the one they want to get to the most, and they know it. The Koppel guys know this kid.
Want to get in his head a little bit. They'll be chirping. Here comes Frank.
Frank's a great back wall player.
Let's see if he could be able to steal this one. This ball is going to the left.
As I say that, and his ball goes left and burned.
I mean,
They give it right back.
Wow.
After such a big momentum swing, Danny Lee.
But listen, Koppel right here has to get 2. Doesn't matter if it's Levi or Mike's ball, they have to get 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
two's perfect.
2's perfect.
Everyone says, "Oh, you have to get 3."
No, you don't.
2's okay.
Crooked numbers are good here.
Now 3's better.
Get to that black line. That's all you got to do. Get to that
Obviously.
black line.
I was going to say, I won 3.
Expectations versus reality, Lee. I
Yeah,
wanted to be
I know.
6 foot tall instead I'm 5'9.5".
You tried. You tried. Here comes Mike. Never short.
Never short. Yeah,
You have everything to lay into.
They're feeling it.
There you go,
The
Mike.
Gamblers are playing good now.
11 points now for the Gamblers. Another 3-point frame, their second of game 2. Piling on.
And you described the first game as a schlacking. Was the word you liked?
Yeah.
You used it. It's the same score, 5. So if they could end this, it would literally be the same score for the first 2 games. We would have an overtime. In theory.
In theory, that's what we had yesterday. We had a 14-13 and a 14-13.
What games that were amazing.
Weren't they good?
Yeah, they were good.
We might get a 14-5, 14-5, like Jimmy said.
I think the Barbarians will win a frame or 2 here at least. Every game's to 14. The game's not over. And this is one of them spots,
Needed to be there on this one.
How often it happens in bocce. You get all the momentum, you make a big frame, then.
But it doesn't matter. It matters what Bubba does. Bubba's rolled excellent to this point. Last couple balls haven't been there for Bubba. It's an important ball to beat. And even though he beats it, he's deep. And now this ball can get beat by Levi. So it's important for this ball by Bubba to be in front too. It's not. Well,
I was going to say,
Oh.
he missed that bad too.
Yeah.
Almost knocked his own ball.
But how weird is this? Anthony hit his own ball, stuck it for the point, was a miss, and he missed 2 other balls. The stats are off by 1 for sure. But they're winning this game. In the first game, he goes perfect, and they lose 14-5. You need every ball. You need the.
Well, that's why his point differential is like minus 24. Anthony's. It wasn't his.
Yeah, I know.
You shoot for show, and you roll for dough.
I text Cap about that today, randomly, that you said that.
Yeah.
All right, bad roll by Levi.
All of a
The
sudden.
Barbarians have a chance to get back in this game.
We may have spoke it out. I may have spoke it out too soon. 11-5.
We call that the announcer's jinx. Welcome to the booth, James Paisano. Here comes Michael Heath Paisano, Jimmy's brother.
It's serviceable.
And at least owns a little bit of the
It's
wall.
serviceable. You want it to be in, but it's not.
Oh, man, they have 3 in the back.
All right, Barbarians' goal here is to get 2 more points, preferably with both Frank and Ron Dog. Doug is a notoriously bad shooter, or bad roller.
Yeah.
27% of the
This
year.
ball's moving. It's still going to be a point, baby.
Man, those gambler balls are bad.
I don't know. They're gonna check and see.
Mike's pin high one's a little over 2
See
foot.
what
Yeah.
Bo says. He's going to take a look. Let's see if this is a second point. If it's not second, do you like shooting this ball?
shoot
Right?
it, yeah.
Doug
Like-
potentially stick.
Doug's probably not going to make the point anyways because you said, he struggled, and he's probably going to make the hit. So, and you do it now instead of the last ball. So if
That
things
way you
go
can
bad,
clean up.
yeah,
Just one. I think Doug's going to shoot here.
they're not. Ron's rolling. It's,
Yeah, Mike's ball actually isn't that bad, but it's just, I mean, they should have had a better frame.
yeah, they're
than
shooting.
this.
They found the right call.
Here comes Doug. All right.
I'm a sicko. I would say shoot again.
You are.
I would.
That's too
though.
much of a bad
Yeah.
break there. So here comes Ron.
You said they only need 2, so.
Yeah.
Ron's missed 3 out of 4 this game. His rolling's been on. Let's see if he can make the second point.
He's going to hit inside the green and make a point. Nope.
Just 1 point for the Barbarians with 3 balls back. 11-6 game.
And I think Matt Taylor said he hates to see it. Do you think that he really hates to see it? Or do you think that he likes to see it?
Sunny days call for Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Refreshing and goes down smooth. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
Well, that was a missed frame for the Wickliffe Barbarians to not be able to get at least 2. We were hoping for 3 for them.
Yeah.
Is a frame win. 3 balls back, only getting the 1.
Yeah, we could have been looking at an 11-9 ball game. Instead, it's 11-6. And this is one of them moments. Cap shooting. He has a big target here. He might want to see one go through the hoop.
Oh, another miss
Oh,
from
boy.
Capagreco.
As weird as it may sound, that's a ball that they roll on a lot. He wanted to see one go through the hoop. Now he'll be fine.
So what Jimmy's saying is typically the Koppel gamblers roll on this ball. But because Anthony hasn't been shooting his best in this game.
Yes.
First game he was amazing, right? This
Yes.
game he's been off. Jimmy's saying when you have a nice big either or, you bring up that first hitter, let them see the ball hit either Paulino or ball, let them start feeling good.
Right.
And look at this.
Oh, boy.
And what else that ball does, that blocks the line. So now you got to go wider. You can't just roll in and make a point. You have to go an additional 8, a ball's 4 inches. So to account for the size, you have to go 10 inches.
You can even use the wall if you wanted to.
That's what I was thinking.
They're in bad shape again.
You know, there's great rollers up at Molisani, the Valves.
Yeah, they all play the sideboard.
That's how I feel like I am here. I want to use the sideboard everywhere.
And look, Levi's into all these balls. He's short. Maybe a back door?
Nope.
No. Oh, boy.
No, it's going to be the same exact frame as last time. They're going to have 3 balls back, 2 foot, and, we're going to have a ball game here.
I don't know if they're going to wait for Doug to hit something this time.
I don't know if I agree with Cap with this. Paulino's hidden by their own ball.
So they're going to elect not to roll for a point. They're going to put a ball in the back. Paulino's kind of hidden.
They brought Carl in.
Carl's in for
Frank.
Popio?
Right?
Yeah. Frank is only 10 for 18 on the night rolling. Hit both his shots.
And, Doug's missed a million balls this game too, and I'm exaggerating saying a million, but the
For
way
him, yeah.
him and Capagreco were.
You like shooting this again?
Danny, what do you think? Yes, of course.
They're going to roll.
And they're bringing a fresh player in to roll.
Comes Carl. Carl Greenaway.
Man, this is tough spot for Carl to come in. Yeah, it's a tough spot. You bring in a shooter. And that's another thing. You don't make the substitution until it's their turn to roll the ball.
Wait till
right.
you're
You
in.
sit the lineup
Yeah.
in, and that's what I tried to tell the guys when we were playing. You're probably coming in, but you're not going to come in until it's your time.
Mm-hmm.
Because if
So Doug missed Paulino.
and I love bringing in Carl.
Carl looks like he's long here.
Yeah, he's.
I don't know
not
what
good.
Ronda's going to do to make second place. He's probably going to have to use the wall too.
Yeah, he'll make 2.
So you really would have hit again.
I would have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easiest way to make 3.
Yeah.
And I love that they brought Carl in, but to make a roll, it's just tough. He's a shooter.
Just let
He's
Frank do it again.
Why didn't Ron roll? Yeah, like why didn't Ron roll first, and then Carl could have rested on that ball? You know, if they play the same balls, he makes a point. That makes no sense.
Especially because Ron knew the speed. Ron's playing the whole game.
Yes.
And, you know, it's easy. It's easier on the sidelines, as you know, Jimmy.
No,
than when you're in the middle of the game. There's a lot of players. There's a lot of egos. People want to play their positions. That's the way it happens. All right, so Chicago Bocce League will be coming soon. Season 1 will be starting in January. The Fulton Market Butchers, the Bucktown Billy Goats, Elmwood Park Eagles, Beverly Jacks, Park Ridge Penguins, and the Highwood Stallions. All the action will be live on the BBN, America's home for bocce. Check out more information on ChicagoBocceLeague.com. Here comes Bubba.
This is big. Bubba wants to, once again.
It's 11-8. It feels like it should be tied.
Yeah.
This game's been. This is a nice big target for Cap. This is one he might stop.
He's a lock back in.
Yeah. And, you know, he didn't even hit that one absolutely for his standards, which are super high, but he's happy to see it. They brought Carl in to roll second. Why wouldn't Ron Dog roll second?
Yeah, because Ron Dog's missed several.
Maybe Carl turned into a pointer.
4 for 7.
It's a pretty darn good ball there.
Yeah, it's a great ball. I'm not.
Well, this is something Wickliffe's not done, is make oh! Hits and stays around, Mike Paisano.
That's a little bit of a confidence boost.
Heck yeah.
And that might be like the first ball he had to hit this whole game.
No, that's what I'm saying. It was like they have not done this to Mike. Put the same pressure on him like they did the first game. And it really comes down to rolling. And that's why Frank's out. Like you said, Jimmy would have liked Rondog to move to the 2 rolling position. Instead, Rondog staying in the hammer position where he's played all year. I'm not surprised based on watching all.
I'm just surprised
weeks.
because Carl's such a great shooter, too. Sticks balls, you know.
Comes Levi. Got it. Picks it clean.
They're going to have a shot here for the game from the captain, Matt Taylor.
Oh,
from
boy.
the captain.
They're sitting 2. Why is Doug Carter rolling this ball? I would 100% put Bubba back in.
Yeah, but it don't even matter if you get
no,
close.
it totally matters.
Can we get it on the balls?
Listen, yeah, you can go on the balls right here, Jimmy. They're going to put it on the camera here because you don't want this ball to be overly short and give a better chance to stick. You want to put Paulino in play, but you want to be behind the Paulino so there's less chance for them to be able to stick and get the game. So Popio's going to be coming in. I'm sorry. He's the one from the bench, so they're going to Popio come roll. I like this call to have Frank come in. They have shooters with Carl and Rondog to be able to get him through a frame. Here comes Frank.
We're going to get to see the Wing King take a shot. He's shooting, right?
That is not a good ball.
Man, they're not going to shoot this, Danny. All the excitement. Shoot it. I would still shoot it. Do you want to be the shot of the year?
So Koppel standing 1, so they make the substitution for the roller, and Frank with a terrible ball.
But it might have saved the game, Danny. I mean, as backwards as it may sound, the game continues.
It's a really good point, though, Jimmy. It is.
It's a wild take, but it's so true.
You know, it's funny. Doug Carter saying I could roll that one 5 feet away.
Now also,
in front, didn't beat the first ball. Terrible ball by Frank. He's going to regret that one. We have a 13-8 lead, and this is death ball time. Can Matt Taylor put one near the Paulino and put all the pressure on the Barbarians?
Not saying Matt wouldn't have hit the ball, but you want to see him have to do it. Is that why you do the rolling substitution, Dan, compared to, letting Doug just, kind of don't matter?
Frank missed the roll. He didn't execute. I would have made the substitution still. But Frank needs to execute, put that ball 2 feet behind the Paulino. Put the Paulino in play, still get point, and put Paulino in play. Because Paulino was bad for them.
Yeah.
Paulino could have went to Barbarians, and they could have got 3 or 4.
And there is Paulino peeked out. And
what a ball.
Doug is not coming in the game.
All right, so you go from second rolling to lead shooting. This is like watching the Hellhounds. You guys just switch around.
Well, Frank has to stay in this. He has to stay in this one frame.
Man, there's going to be conversations had. And
Frank needed to stay in, but Carl could have came out. Could have put Doug back in for Carl.
Yes, listen,
yeah,
Doug
that's
had to
true.
come back in there. I mean,
You don't have to sit 2 frames.
and they
Yeah.
substituted him to.
Comes Ron trying to save the game, gets the ball, and gets the point. Here comes Levi. This is a big roll for Levi. Wants to be in front. Try to own the wall if he can put a similar ball to Matt Taylor. Barbarians will be searching for it. Now Frank has to stay in. Bubba does not, so you could put Doug Carter back in for Bubba. Let's see if they do that here, depending on where this
I'm
ball
confused why Doug didn't come back in to shoot that ball.
is. It's a missed substitution. We've
Ball's
seen it
great.
all year long where
Yeah.
teams have just, they don't really have, it seems like teams aren't really designating someone to like keep track of that.
They brought Carl into point, and then they moved him above Ron to be the first hitter on game frame. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like the decision at all.
Now, this is a
Well,
spot.
Carl's a hitter. I mean, did you really?
It doesn't, but Ron's been hitting the whole game.
Yeah,
Ron's been
yeah,
rolling
no,
the
I
whole
get
game.
that, but
Let Ron shoot or let Ron roll. You want your MVP candidate to take a swipe at that first.
right.
We're bringing Doug.
And meanwhile, Bubba just
right.
saves the game with a dime.
All right.
Mike's going to shoot this one off the sideboard.
Oh, this one goes. Mike is going to be pumped.
Yeah, and Cap has the last ball.
Goes right in between.
man.
Mike Paisano with the miss.
How does that
Capo's gonna roll here. How about Baba Infante not only saving the frame, but probably the game?
Yeah.
Is this going to be a very difficult role for Capagreco to try to get point?
No, just shoot it.
Yeah, why not?
Because the Paulino and the ball can move.
But that Paulino can go
Barbarians
right
have-
to that right corner where they have a
Paulino
ball
and the
anyway.
ball can move in a position where Frank has a chance to be able to make a big three-point play.
Barbarians
It
have
depends
one
on how
bad.
close that ball is to that pill. I can't really tell, but if it's right on that pill,
No,
I'd shoot it and
it's
it's going to
not.
go right to,
It's
well,
8 inches off.
8 inches, you think,
I could see it.
from the TV?
Yeah. You can see the Paulino.
Here comes Anthony.
He can be inside of his green and still make a point. Nope.
And that just opens it up and makes it an easier roll for Frank.
And does that also take it to when it was Mike and Cap having the ball back, letting Cap shoot first? You know, he let Mike shoot first. I'm not sure.
But they wanted to go off the wall, and
Yeah.
Cap, I guess, not comfortable going off the wall. You have to have that shot in your bag here. Frank makes 2. 13-10.
Did he make?
1,
Yeah,
2.
2.
Yes.
You could even see whenever he hit that ball how much it rolled.
Yeah, I
till it
did.
caught to the Paulino.
Yeah, I saw that now, and I did see the pill, but I didn't know 8 inches. I didn't know it was that big of a space. Yeah.
You know, 6'7". And what are they?
Yeah. Oh God, don't start.
No, he's a teacher. Don't do that. She has nightmares.
It drives me nuts.
All right. We have a ball game.
Bubba, Steve, and Fonte.
What a ball by him last frame.
When's he going to get a sponsored skull cap to wear?
Come on, Bob. Get Bob a skull cap.
Yeah, Bob Galise. Step it up a bit.
Bob, of course, the wonderful owner of the Wickliffe Barbarians.
Bubba's not going to like this.
Nope.
295 people watching, Danny.
295 devices.
Devices. How many of them devices people do you think want to see a game 3?
I would say 1,000 people want to see a game 3, at least.
Can Matt Taylor, this is a big opening for Taylor. This is what he does, too. When people make mistakes, he takes advantage. He likes it. Or do you say bite?
Oh, that's a beautiful ball. A little behind, but that's still a good.
We didn't
ball.
know what he was saying. We needed a microphone on him. I don't think his teammates knew what he was saying either.
All right, good enough ball from Matt. It's good enough because they're making Doug shoot. They're shooting because they have an either or. They can change the frame with Paulino. Doug misses.
Doug is not having a great game. Doug is not having a good game.
All right. The pressure is now back on the Barbarians. You like shooting an either or here? Or trying to beat it. Here, Carl try to beat this one. It's in the back. They have a ball to rest on.
Yeah, you had to roll on this ball.
A little dink. A little dink you do.
That's shaking his finger that it's not
that's
in.
a good ball. Makes the point.
in.
That's a great ball.
It's a very
That's
big-
going to bring up Anthony Capagreco now with the shot. Thousands of people watching all around the world. Anthony Capo trying to get to. Oh, he shoots his own ball.
Oh, boy.
Trying to get to the game, too. And now there's 2 for the Barbarians. You like shooting this ball? Get rid of one?
Yeah, ball Paulino.
Ball Paulino. All right, here comes Mike Paisano.
Oh, even the ball's good, though.
Got Paulino! Oh, it comes back. Is it going to be a reframe? Is it going to be a reframe? It's a reframe! Michael Heath Paisano saves the frame for the Koppel Gamblers. He wants that ball in his hands, deep in the frame. What a big shot by Mike.
Ron Dog's back there shaking his head.
The amount of emotions that just went down. The Gamblers were winning for sure. It was 3-1.
It was over.
The 99% shooter hits his own ball, which no one could have ever guessed. And then Mike, who's been struggling, shoots the Paulino. They get a bad bounce, and then they get a good bounce. They get a bad bounce because it don't stay in the back, and then they comes back over the line, and everyone's celebrating.
Oh, my gosh. Besides Rondog.
Yeah, besides Rondog.
Like the percentages, the game win probability went like all the way up to the Gamblers, all the way down, up and down.
Ron Dog can't believe it.
And Bubba had a bad lead last frame. This one's a good lead. So
2 feet in front.
cap shooting. This is a no-brainer.
Cap and Doug, both 3 misses in this game.
No, Cap's missed it and count there. It was a free frame.
Yeah, same with Doug's.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're happy.
Yeah. See, this ball's going to be really good. And
Yeah.
here's why. Because you're not giving them an either-or opportunity.
Right. There's a window.
We were talking
Yes.
about this last night with Bobby Middle's ball in late in game 2. Gave an either-or with the Pauline. Now this is on the side. Doug
Wow.
flips it.
He is dangerously close to that foot line.
Lee, you took the words out of my mouth.
Telling you.
We're not saying it. We're just.
Yeah, Jake's like showing like centimeters.
You'd never want to see it get called in a big moment, but the rules
No.
are the rules.
So he's before the line. We do have a side judge.
Nick got called last night. That was a big ball he threw. It just is what it is, you know.
Levi needs a good one here. He's kind of been a little bit. And right on cue, Levi throws a gem. And that's what he does.
All right, Ron Dog. MVPs make these type of shots. Here comes Dog. Got it! Stays around. Uh-oh, Carl's going to have a shot for a big frame here. Here comes Mike.
He just
Put
wants to make a
pressure
point.
on Carl.
Carl's shooting wherever it is anyways.
I like rolling on this ball.
He's shooting.
Get the Paulino.
It's not even a question. You can make 3.
All right, here comes Carl trying to make a big frame. Can he tie it up for the Barbarians? Misses to the right,
Oh, boy.
and that game is over. The Barbarians went for the big frame, don't hit it, and we are going to game number 3 is the Koppel Gamblers.
1,000 people you said wanted it.
Dead yet. Thousands of people rooting on the Gamblers to give us a game 3, and we got more bocce coming up for you. And how about game number 2?
You know, Carl's a fantastic hitter, but like, why not just roll, keep the pill? It's your moment. I mean, because it was game point.
I like rolling because it was so much room.
Yeah.
And Carl was kind of new to the game. He wasn't in the whole time. He wasn't.
Right.
He just missed his last one to the left. If he gets the Paulino, Bubba can bury one. They still could go out the next frame.
Right.
Either way, they were trying to go for a big frame. It's the way the Barbarians have been playing. in the first game and the second game. So all matches have been playing that way, but it doesn't work out for them. And what a game. Wow.
That was good. It was a good game. We wanted one like that.
Semifinals. Jimmy, you're calling for it.
And you said there's probably about 1,000 roughly viewing that want to see a game 3 too. And, obviously the Barbarians fans maybe would have rather seen.
I tell you what, what was exciting for me was Mike Paisano had a terrible game 1. He picked himself back up from the shorts, literally, and just started making shot after shot. And it really started with the rolling for Mike. As he started to roll well, then the hitting started to come. And when he stuck that ball on the right side and it came back in for point, that was such a big shot for Mike in that moment, and you knew he was going to put another good one.
And I love that look he gave. He turned around to everybody standing behind him and looked at him like, there you go.
I got you.
I'm in the game.
All right, so the winner of this game will be able to go on to the championship series on Monday. It's December 15th. We'll be starting all the action live at 5:30. First ball rolled at 6:15. The Youngstown Flash, the Cinderella story, 6th seed from the South Division, has made the championship. The winner of this decisive Game 3 will be meeting them on Monday. And if we take a look at the stats, really poor shooting in the second game compared to game number 1.
All around.
It was from Capagreco missed a couple, Mike Paisano missed a couple, Levi missed a couple, Doug Carter missed. It was all around. Ron Nog wasn't shooting well.
Yeah.
But the rolling for the Koppel Gamblers of why they held in, and it was started with Matt Taylor at the lead pointing position, Levi and Mike rolling well, and that's why they won the game.
And they tried to, Carl hits that ball, we're at a 13-13 game. The Barbarians, the momentum's going against them for game 3 because, if you hit the ball, it's 13-12, 13-13. Instead, they got to go a whole nother game, and excited to see who comes out.
All right, so the Barbarians with the loss there. Lee, do you like them keeping the same lineup in with Carl rolling 2, or you go back to Frank Popio?
I think you go back. I do. I just think you go back. Frank isn't having a great night, 11 for 20 rolling. I just think that he's going to get, in that groove, especially third game.
What about you, Jimmy?
I think that you got to take Carl out. Yeah. I hate to say it, and I love Carl. He was 0 for 2 shooting, but I also think the way they brought Carl in was wrong. They brought him in as a second pointer and then moved him to a first shooter 2 frames
and then moved
later.
him to a second shooter.
Yeah.
It was so weird. I'm fine with either decision. I probably go back to Frank Popio, but if Carl's in for me, Ron, you're an MVP for a reason. Go to the second rolling. This is like what the Hitmen need to do with Stewie. It's a sort of completely wrong lineup for the Hitmen when they had Nardone rolling 2 and Stewie shooting 2. Same thing with this lineup. With Rondog and Carl, Rondog should be rolling 2. He's the better roller of the 2. He's been playing way more games at Lorenzino's for the Ohio Bocce League than Carl. Rondog should go to 2 roller and let Carl shoot 2. If they're going to keep Carl in this game and they come out with that lineup with Carl rolling 2, I think it's personally a mistake.
Yeah.
And let's see if they can be able to make it happen. What about you, Lee?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. I really don't. It's up for grabs. Obviously Bubba's rolling fantastic. Doug. Honestly, the way Doug was missing, they could put Carl in for Doug for a while.
So game 1, X factors. We said Mike and Bubba. Bubba played perfect almost.
Right. Beautiful game.
Mike did not.
Right.
Played bad. Second game, Mike played great. Bubba had some short balls and some long ones.
Yeah, he dropped off a little bit.
Had 4 missed balls, 4 bad balls when it came to rolling, and that's the X factor.
Right.
The Barbarians go where Bubba takes them. Maybe it doesn't matter where Carl's at. It's really about Bubba rolling.
Yeah, and what do you think about, too, on the last frame? Let Carl shoot the first ball. Rondog, MVP. You have the last ball.
You balls back.
It's different. It was different.
Again, the whole lineup was just so weird.
It felt like.
See, that reminds me. No offense, it reminds me of the Hellhounds. Kind of. We're trying to find what's working, and we can't figure out what's working. So we're going to move him over here and him over here, and ends up being a mess.
We're shooting from the hip.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Well, Jimmy reminds me, I don't know if you ever seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia with Charlie Day, and he has like that.
Yeah.
Jimmy has the theories. He's like, Ray, you're going to go here, and then you're going to go here, Rocco.
But
James.
it did. I mean, am I wrong? It did feel a little bit like you were trying to find the right spots for everybody, and you couldn't figure it out. And that's what it seems like with Carl. Like, where do we put him? And Ron Dogg's MVP, and what do we do with this? And it just seems like it's starting to melt down a little
The 7
bit.
players is hard too. These teams only have 6, and their positions are kind of clear cut too. Like the Gamblers, Nash knows he's probably not going to play. I mean, it's just not in the cards. Mm-hmm. He's the 7th man for a reason. He supports the team, but he's the 7th guy. Now, our 7th guy, he might win MVP of the league, Ray Brook. People are wearing it. They got his fat heads. They're walking around the games, Ray Brook, player of the week. And then all of a sudden he don't get to play. And everyone can play. Yeah. And everyone wants them opportunities to make the shot. So we tried to spread it around. I actually messed up by not playing Rocco enough probably because Rocco played amazing.
Yeah, he did play well.
And it's hard with 7 that everyone's expecting to play.
Yeah, it's hard to get everybody in, of course. All right, so they are practice frame now.
Speaking of
we are going to have Frank Popio into the game in the starting lineup for Wickliffe Barbarians.
No Chris Chim. Or did he play? I don't think he's
Chris
played.
Chim has not played, no.
So, we were just talking about,
and
that's an example of like a 7th-round pick who is a great player.
Yeah.
And is there a spot for him to play? I don't know.
Well, this is not any other tournament or any other league. This is the Ohio Bocce League. All these players, semi-professionals, and they know they may not get into the game. Especially
but I do think if you talk about the first game taking out Mike Pisano, then in all honesty, then this game you have to start to think about taking out Doug because he did miss. You know what I mean? It's, for the other team. I mean, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You got Chris Chim on the.
You don't sit Doug Carter.
You don't sit Doug Carter. You don't sit Anthony Campbell.
Nope.
You just don't.
How many did Doug miss?
2. A lot. No, he missed.
He missed 2 last game.
One was a rewind.
One was a reframe. He missed 2 last game, 3 total. 1 didn't count. He missed 1 in the first game. He's shooting 83%. Mike Paisano's shooting 3 for 8.
Yeah, I just think you have to. I think you have to watch it though. You can't do it for one person and not looking at that for the other person.
You can't. Every team independently controls themselves. So there is no rule. I love it. Well, we can't hit this ball now, or you can't do this. Well, yes, we can.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, one team can play their roster completely different than the other one.
Well, exactly. But what I'm saying is, if you have Chris Chim on the sidelines, if Doug whether he misses 2 or 3. Would you rather have Chris Chim in or Carl in hitting 7 out of 7, or Doug in hitting 5 out of 7?
Doug would have to miss 3 in a row for them to think about it.
Yeah.
And 4 in a row to pull it. There are just certain.
I don't
players,
doubt that. I'm just
players,
saying there is that time.
Everybody has a longer leash.
Yeah.
And same thing. For great pointers. Like.
Yeah.
If you're really pointing for me, you have a much longer leash than I would give myself pointing.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
You have a ceiling.
Right,
you have a ceiling,
right.
and that's why all things. And I know some people in the chat, talk about the subbing, especially players. They don't like the subbing. The starters don't want to get subbed out. They don't want us talking about subbing. Listen, the reason why Matt Taylor and Anthony Capogreco want Mike Paisano to stay in the game and shoot through it is he has a ceiling shooting that Levi doesn't have, and Levi has a ceiling rolling that Corey doesn't have.
Correct.
That's what they believe.
That's correct.
Oh, yeah.
So they're thinking about ceilings here, and they want the best to be out there.
That's absolutely correct.
In game 3. All right, here comes Matt Taylor, lead point.
And the other thing, that last ball that Carl missed, everyone on the bench said, I could make that shot. And they're not wrong. But it's just only one person gets to throw it.
Would they have is the question.
Yeah, right.
Not if they,
Bubba led real bad to start this game. And we're going to see Doug will probably get back into his habits of just hitting everything.
Listen, I think Doug's one of the most
so
phenomenal hitters. I mean, it's not a personal thing. It's just, I just am one of those that's kind of like, you got 2 great players on the bench.
Yeah, but you just can't be switched. You can't be switching out. You draft Doug for a reason.
They just switched the whole time last game.
Frank Popio.
For Frank Popio, yeah. Which is funny because you would think Frank would have a pretty high ceiling normally.
No, he does. And I'm actually shocked of everyone. You let Frank play through it because one of the things is his upside's through the roof, and his ability to roll on the backboard comes into play a ton. And Bo with the dramatics. MVP candidate, the Dizzle.
Got it. Clean.
Nice shot.
And
my God.
Man, you hate to see it. The Koppel Gamblers will have the point.
That was kind of freaky.
That's the ball he hit. It came
Look at
off
that,
the other
yeah.
ball so. I mean, he hit that so square.
I thought it was going to hit that gentleman in the face.
Yeah.
Popio threw this one to the backboard.
All right, so.
All right, Danny, how crazy are we getting? We shooting this sidecar?
Oh my gosh, did Frank actually burn that ball? Oh, that's good, but my goodness, that's not a good ball.
Look, Mike's bringing it up. Mike's mentioning to Cap, let's shoot this side one and try to take 4. Taylor, I don't agree. I like going for it. It's the dramatics.
They're the most conservative team in the Ohio Bocce League, and it's not
You can't
close.
make it up. And their name's the Gamblers.
Their name's the Gamblers. They are the most conservative team in the Ohio Bocce
If
League.
this ball's short, Cap would shoot it 100%. Wait, we might get to see it. Oh, be short. I don't want my brother to be short, but I want to prove my theory. Nope, it's in. Cap's going to roll.
Oh, if he was short.
100% he's shooting. If they lose this game 14-13, they're like, man, we should have shot. And did Cap even make the point? Yeah. There's so much room. Did he?
Yeah, he made that.
Terrible balls by the Barbarians. Bad leadoff by Bubba. Bad roll by Popio. His bad play from the last half of the first game going into the second game has continued into the third. Let's see if Frank can get it together.
I'm disappointed they didn't shoot that ball. It's about the dramatics, Danny. The people don't want to watch people make good decisions and roll for points.
Speaking of shooting, Anthony Capagreco leading the league in shooting, 84%. Ron Dog, number 2. James Salvaggio, number 3. Pete Barak, number 4. And Doug Carter, number 5. All 5 are All-Stars. Those are the top shooters, presented by State Farm. Some people get lucky. Others call Eddie Isabella.
Not a good ball.
All right, that was the same thing as Bubba's ball last time.
That's a flat tire. And what it does is it gives Bubba a big confidence shot. Bubba makes a good point here. It's in front, makes a real hard shot for Cap. He has a parking lot to beat this ball. Very smart, too. He played it on the same side as the Gambler's ball, so when Cap shoots, it's more in play.
Got Paulino.
Is it a new frame? No.
Nope.
No.
And it's big advantage for the Barbarians. They're going to have a 2-to-1 hammer position for sure.
No, it looks like he went for the pill. You think he missed?
Yeah, he had a big target.
Yeah. I mean, he hit the pill so dead straight that I thought maybe
Once he starts talking to the ball before he hits it, that's when you know he's feeling it.
Yeah.
Right now, he missed a timely one last game. It could have bit him in the butt.
Oh, Levi.
Yeah, it protects the board side.
15 for 21, though.
Popio, they pulled him last game. How's he going to react? This is his first, somewhat tough ball he has to beat.
They're going to shoot the ball.
It's a
country mile, and they're going to get rid of it. Got it.
Well,
stays around.
Now
and they got a big frame.
Nice shot.
Are you rolling this thing on the left side?
Yeah, I'm giving them the 2. Cap's kind of telling them that. You have to. Yeah, and they're going to take the 2, too. They're not going to get cute.
Yeah, make it 3-2.
Both these teams, they just want to play real conservative and safe.
The Barbarians
not
went for
Jimmy
last
style.
time.
No, I would still shoot this ball.
Does he get there?
Oh, man. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
But, once again, I'm not. They're shooting it. I like that. Chris Cheminsky, I hear him saying it. Pope saying roll. They might use a timeout in frame 2.
This is what killed Steel Valley. They used a timeout, frame one, didn't have one.
They need one person to make the decision.
Who's making it? Chris Jim?
Well, they're shooting. Yeah, Chris did make it. What?
Oh, boy.
Well, they still have another shot at
Right.
it.
No, now you go on. Get your one.
Oh, my God.
Get your one.
What? Why? Why, Danny? Please.
Well, you need to at least get Paulino.
No, I would have shot again.
That was a win for the Gamblers in that frame for sure.
If you're gonna shoot the 10-foot point, you should shoot the 11-foot point.
That's a good point, but you don't have the pill. If he misses, has he been shooting, Frank?
It's close. I see Danny's perspective.
No.
You want to keep the Pauline 3-1.
You don't want to give the Gamblers let me scream and hoot and holler, and Frank misses that.
Oh, yeah.
Let Bubba roll here.
I mean, Frank's 2 for 2 shooting, but it's only 2. He's only shot
that was
twice.
in game one.
And in and out of games. And
how's that get labeled for Rondog? Was that a hit?
I think it was a hit.
Yeah. There's Kappa.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, baby! Cap will stay around for the party.
Lee, what did I just tell you, Lee? When Anthony's talking to his ball,
Yep.
that's when he's feeling it. And that's saying that he's feeling it right now. Doug hits Paulino. It's a new frame.
Great hit. Cap shot and stuck that right as Stewie goes in the chat. Stewie, one of the players for the Mooney Valley Hitmen, saying Cap ain't himself. He's missing too many balls.
And then he
He does that.
Yeah.
Stewie, I think he might have you on in the chat.
It's 18 for 21.
We got all the players in the chat.
86%. See, what did I tell you? When Cap misses a few, that's what sticks out in people's minds. Not that he hits every ball, because he always does, you know?
He hits most of them. But
Yeah.
He does miss. He's human.
Yeah. Oh, this is hot.
Everyone's telling him it's a nice ball, and then
Yeah,
it's
that's
2.5
not
feet behind.
It's not a good ball.
A lot of people like to say nice ball before it finishes.
Well, everyone's so friendly in bocce, you know. Everyone loves everyone. Everyone gets along.
What about you, Jimmy?
No. I like about 4 people in my cat.
Here comes Taylor.
Yeah, he's going to make a point pin high, about 1.5 feet away.
1.5 feet.
Here.
Whose foot? That's Big E's foot.
Can we get a measurement from Bo? I'll take under 24 inches.
Last measurement we had, I may be a little richer. Should put those on streambet.tv. Here comes Doug Carter. Gets the ball. Is it enough? It's enough. Great ball. From Doug, thrown there, makes a good hit. Levi Paulo
Of the Homewood Policaros.
Oh, he needed that.
feels good.
Yep.
All right. Not really an either or for Ron Dog, but if he can hit the left side of the ball, he can potentially move the Pauline closer to the 2 other balls. So you're trying to hit the left side of your ball. That ball, I should say. That's Paulino, and gets a good bounce off the side wall.
Wow.
That'll work for the Wickliffe Barbarians.
2-1 advantage for the Gamblers still here, but this really brings the Barbarians back in. Mike's going to have to beat about a 2.5, 3 foot ball. And they might even have 2.
Yeah, it's 2. That's why they're not shooting.
Taylor screams great ball. I think it might be a little bit hot.
Oh, that's good. Ooh.
I said I think off his hand it looked a little hot, Lee.
All right, makes a point.
And it's
in, but not good.
Correct.
Because now it's behind, and Frank could be able to put one where Anthony can't hit it clean.
The perspective's hard, too. Sometimes you look over and you watch them roll, and I know, like, off their hand what it looks like compared to the TV. Mm-hmm. This ball's perfect.
Paulino. Okay. There's a bad result here for the Koppel Gamblers, but Anthony Caparecco's going to shoot it. Can he get it clean? Anthony Cap.
Oh.
Gets it! Does it come back in? No! Oh, he got it! Hits it, comes off the Rondino, goes back to the Gamblers' ball, and bumps it a little closer. Anthony Caparecco gets it.
Nice. That was a nice shot.
What a shot from Anthony. And Lee, once again, you heard him?
Oh, yeah. I know. He starts chirping.
I'm pretty sure he was talking to me.
Yeah.
And his arm goes up and he holds it up. Yeah.
He loves talking to me.
He sent me a threat after game one. He said, "You better talk nice about me." After game one. I said, "Cap, you hit every ball. You scored 4 points." Me and him, we don't tell lies.
Facts only.
Taylor does what Taylor does. This ball's going to be about 8 inches behind it, a little bit to the left. It's more like pin high. Oh, the gamblers are starting to have fun. They're talking a little bit more.
Everybody has fun when they're winning, I'll tell you that much.
You know who ain't having fun? Ron Dog.
Comes Doug. Big target. Got the ball. And retains point. That's Barbarians' point.
They got to change their name, though. They don't gamble.
No.
They play conservative.
The Koppel
Conservatives is going to be their new team name.
Yes.
And we're not
Matt
talking
won't go
political.
for that.
Yeah, not political.
Nothing to do with politics, just the Koppel Conservatives. Yeah.
All right, speaking of gambling, you can go to streambet.tv, use the promo code BBN. You make a $25 bet on any of the Ohio Bocce League games, and you get some OBL swag, get some shorts sent to you. Make sure you check out StreamBet at streambet.tv, the official betting platform of Semi-Pro Bocce.
This is a good ball from Bubba.
Yeah, he likes that spot.
It seems to be the spot, everyone talks about it, the honey hole, this and that. Sean loves it. No, it's just a spot that makes it tough on the great shooters is why we play it there. If you play a bad shooter, no one plays that.
Capo.
He's chirping more and more. One of the things you got to appreciate, whether you love him or hate him, is his energy and his passion to win. And he does it like in a mean way, but respectful. It's weird. Yeah. It's like.
I love the fact that even when he doesn't get point after his hits or whatever, he acts like it was a win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or if he rolls a little firm, he's like, "Yeah, this is fine. This is where I wanted it." He acts like that's what I meant to do.
Yeah, that's our Michael Jordan in this sport here. Here comes Michael Heath Paisano. Got it!
Oh! He got Mike screaming bye though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a vibe though. This frame, Levi makes a point. I mean, even if they give up one, they're feeling it. It's all the energy.
The team that rides the emotion, the team that makes the championship.
If Levi beats us, they're going to go nuts. They lost the hammer. They went from a big frame to maybe not scoring. And if Levi makes this, yes, they're going to chirp. Right on point. And all of a sudden, that back one's in play. And, if Ronnie gets his own ball, it's 3 the other way.
I think he's going off the wall. No, he's going right at it. What does he like here?
He needs a smaller shirt, but I think he's going to make this shot.
Comes Ron Dog. Size XX. Got it! Oh, he got it clean. Did he make 2?
No.
He's checking.
Ooh.
I think it's 2.
Bo puts up 1.
Bo puts up 1.
Our head official, Bo Wetzel.
One time.
Man, that was still.
He's lucky he got the one because it almost stayed in. It almost bumped that.
If the green one runs out, they get 3 or 4.
Yeah.
What a shot by Ron Dog, and that's why he's an MVP candidate.
Maybe he swayed my vote tonight, Danny. You know? Nah.
Speaking of MVP candidates, there they are, leading the Youngstown Flash from the 6th seed to the championship. Gianni Calizzi, Ron Dog, Anthony Capagreco, Robert Stewie Stewart, James Salvaggio, and Big Smooth, Sean New.
Caps plus minus is just, if you don't laugh at that, I don't know what to. I mean, he shot 150 balls, and he hit 120 of them, and it's minus 19 point differential.
We told you who we voted for. You didn't tell us.
James.
Did you?
James,
Did you say
Yeah,
James?
I would always keep it in-house. If I had a second vote, though, it'd probably go to Cap.
Never know.
And, you know, you do the voting
Cap
for
with
the
the hit, but his ball gets burnt. It goes back too far. Good hit by Capagreco.
Doing the voting.
That was Cap's 203rd shot attempt of the season, 167 hits.
It's amazing. It's over 83%, right?
Yeah. Sicko.
What were you saying?
So having the voting during the playoffs, do you think that, you know, that's going to impact it? And it's a regular season MVP, but I think that the winner is going to be the MVP of the total dynamic of the whole
Well,
league.
the voting finishes on Friday.
Okay.
So, but yeah, you know, a fan's emotion, they're seeing what's happening here.
You know, and that might affect James. We didn't win a game. And I'm cheering for James to win, but we didn't win a playoff game. I mean,
We'll see. You'll see. Fans get a third of the vote. The players and the media have already voted. Here comes Frank Popio.
You can say the same thing about Stewie, too. You know, he's clear-cut MVP material. Didn't win a playoff game. Popio would have burnt this.
I don't think he burnt this. I think he made a point.
Oh, it's perfect.
Yep.
Levi loves these moments. He can touch on the front
This
one.
is where Taylor, I know he didn't make the greatest point, but just be in front, don't burn it, and you give your teammates something to lay on.
Yep. It's a target to roll out bigger than the little ball.
And Frank rolled away from that ball, so Levi can actually land on either Taylor's ball or Frank's to make a point.
Cap saying burn it, but I think he's being sarcastic because the other team said it. I think Carl Green.
How many did he make? 1 or 2? They're going to check. Bo says just 1. Never short at your own ball. Now, got to make a big shot here. It's a difficult shot being on the back wall. Here comes Doug Carter. 19 at 22 on the night. Got it!
Great.
And moves Paulino! Doug Carter says, come on my back! I'll take you home, Wickliffe.
I think at some point, Chris Chemitsky has to get into the game. He's not even playing. Are you seeing this emotion? I'm worried about his health. Is he in the game?
What a shot, Doug. Maybe
Watch
Doug
Chris.
heard me
Watch
talking.
Chris. I'm telling you, I think they need to put him in. They need some emotion.
That was Dante last night. The same thing.
Does this ball get there? Does it get there?
Doug shooting 88% on the night.
It's no good.
1 for sure. Never short into the wall here. You can move Paulino. You actually don't care if you burn the ball.
Yep.
Never short on the left side. You can move Paulino and make 3.
No one ever likes shooting.
Not of these teams.
I just don't shoot.
The gamblers hold on 10. They're playing blackjack.
Yeah. Rondon can make 3 here. This is similar to the Stewie for the game 4 shot when he made the 4.
Never short.
He might be a little bit early. It's a point.
It's at least a point. That's 2.
Yeah.
4.
Wow. What a
Big
ball.
time shot by Doug Carter. Moves the Paulino to 2 points after Levi made a great shot. Mike took one of them away, but it wasn't enough to hold Ron Dog from making the second point. We got a 4-4 game 3. All the action here.
That
Game 1.
shot at Doug's was unbelievable.
Get you popcorn ready.
Look at Chris Jim. What's he saying?
He's like, what did Lee say about taking me out?
Yeah, Lee, you know. So, there's certain people, it goes back to whenever the Ronnie Cap. Sean was, and then Ronnie comes on here and goes, oh, yeah, I wouldn't have minded if they pulled me out. Stop it, Ronnie. You said it after you didn't make a 5-foot point.
Got it.
4-4 ball game. You know, we had a blowout game one. We were looking at our watch, 6:47. Figured we might be home before 8. And all of a sudden, we're deep into game 3, Danny.
All right, Taylor.
A little behind, but a good ball. So Doug's going to shoot here. Clips this out of it and makes the point.
Oh, good shot.
That'll work.
This is going to be one of them grinder frames. Both teams are going to grind it out. Someone's going to score 1 or 2. Levi's going to get one close here. He don't like it. He says it's short. I don't think he knows what he's talking about. Oh, yes, he does.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, that's the
really
former Hall of. It's a Hall of Fame ball. I used to say
What's the Hall of Fame ball for you? That's how you made your living.
on a dirt court, maybe.
Yeah. Not at Lorenzino's. This ball's easy to beat on the side.
I mean, we woke Frank up at 5:45 and told him he had to play bocce today. He was sleeping in the cigar room.
Not shocking. What a ball, Frank.
Here goes my theory. Shoot the ball. Oh, they are. Yeah. Yeah. No, they're not. Not a good ball.
Yeah. I like shooting the ball. Maybe Paulino goes to them, right? What about you, Lee? Would you have shot that ball?
No. No.
Would I have shot
I
it?
wouldn't have because Ron Dog's back. They were in for third point.
You have Tess Romeo on your team. She could stick that one.
Yeah. Well,
Backhanded.
Tess isn't here tonight. Otherwise, I would have said, yeah, she could have shot that.
6-4. Ron Dog's flexing.
On Doc.
Chris Jim's all the emotion now.
Yeah.
He's red. He looks like
Which is awesome that he's been on the sidelines the whole time and just involved in the game.
What we talk about, we've been talking about the whole playoffs, the teams that have been fighting together, even the Cleveland Hellhounds, right, Jimmy? How did you guys sort of kind of play above, maybe where your technical skill is at?
Right.
You guys were emotional when you played into that. James Salvaggio, you turned
team
him from a late round pick to an MVP candidate. Ray Brook rolling 80% on the year.
Hey, Ray Brook, he was the best.
You guys played for each other, and it shows out on the court. It's one of, if not my most proud moment of creating the Ohio Bocce League, is how much the players care about winning.
Yeah.
They want the trophy.
Oh, yeah.
Because every one of these players is going to get paid something, okay? They're not here. This isn't a tournament just winning for the overall prize money. This is about winning the trophy. Yes, there's bonuses if you make it to the championship. Sure. But everybody is locked in trying to win it for their team, and that's what we're seeing in the OBL as Matt Taylor says, I'll put you on my back, Koppel.
And a big thing, too, is when the teams were created, if you look at the league, 4 of the teams, they all play together.
Got it.
Yeah.
The Barbarians in our team were probably the biggest mixed batch of guys that don't play. Chiavetti literally drafted his tournament team.
Yeah.
The team that he goes and plays tournaments with outside of the Ohio Bocce League, but that's not the team that's playing in the playoffs.
No, right, correct.
Timmy Wilson and Pete Barak have worked their way into the starting lineup, and that 6th seed, Youngstown, Flash is waiting in the championship. Who will face them?
Levi's giving it a stomp. That means it's a little bit long.
Oh, Momentum is a nasty, nasty word when it's going against you.
Oh.
Capo misses to the left there.
They got to get the momentum back. The Barbarians kind of stole it away quietly. The game went from 3-1, 4-1, 4-2, 4-4, 6-4. Now they're losing. And they're going to be giving up some points here.
Comes Mike Paisano.
It's got to hold its head. It has a shot to make a point. Nope.
No point. Pretty easy to be able to make 3 here. We could be seeing a 9-4 game if Frank and Ron could be able to make these points. Key for Frank is to make one and put something for Ron Dog to lay on.
Could be looking at a 9-4 ball game here, Danny.
We are approaching 320 devices, thousands of fans from all around the world. Who do you got, fans? You got the Wickliffe Barbarians? They going to finish this off, or do you got the Koppel Gamblers to make a comeback in game number 3? Gianni, Bobby Gentile, Timmy Wilson, Pete Barak, Dante Chiavetti, Tess Romeo, all waiting for the winner.
Wow, that was a big frame for them.
Of course, Matthew Estes as well.
He plays the 7th man role pretty well.
Matt?
Yeah.
I tell you what, Matt's a heck of a roller, and he may get a shot because there's going to be a 5-game championship series playing to 12. Those sponsors for the Wickliffe Barbarians, Carver Financial Services and Shawnee Wood Products. And for the Koppel Gamblers, Deepwater Consulting, 724 Bagger, and Nappy's Food Service. I love these balls better than either horse, Jimmy.
You do?
Yeah.
That makes you one of one.
Yes, I was just going to say.
No, not to shoot.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we thought you meant to shoot it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, I like huge targets.
Yeah.
Shoot the pile, Danny. Okay. Close my eyes. Sure.
The thing is,
yeah,
him missing there can be, if Taylor can get a good ball in here, it can completely save this frame for them. It's got to get there. It's got to finish, and it does.
Yeah. I kind of liked them rolling there. I did not not because I thought Cap was going to miss it, but just to keep Cap in the back.
they've been rolling on it all year till today.
Yeah, and you knew Matt.
Doug Carter with the hit and stays around. 2 points for the Barbarians and only 2 balls back for Koppel.
It's the waters are getting deep right now. Levi got to make a point here. He's leaning with it. It's got to get there.
Short.
Yep. And
No
you got to
good.
roll. You got to roll again, and you want to take away that other line. You want to roll kind of on their ball, inside their ball.
Hey, the Barbarians can go for a big frame.
Yeah,
if they want to.
this can really be a swing frame.
See where Mike rolls.
It's not good. You want to cover the other. You have to cover the other side.
Yeah.
Didn't throw it long enough to move his ball. There's a lot of points here. A lot of room for pointing, I should say. Here comes Frank. And just like last frame, 2 balls back to make 3.
Yeah, we're going to be looking at a 12-4 ball game. Yeah, Kentucky Frank. That ball's in. When Doug Carter, he did a 360 spin after he stuck that ball. I don't know if anyone caught it. Kentucky
No,
Frank,
I didn't see it.
Kentucky Frank called it out in chat. I definitely saw it live, and it was pretty amazing. And, you get to see someone like Doug that they're so animated, but you wouldn't know, you know. And OBL definitely gives them a spotlight to show.
This is the oldest sport in the world. It started in Egypt. And we just really, streaming is pretty new, right? In the last couple years, Jimmy, you've been playing for decades. Lee, you're one of the people that have been streaming, with me. It was on our phones using Facebook, and now what we're able to do with the Bocce Broadcast Network, these amazing cameras. We have a producer on site. We have the stats with Bocce Labs. Like being able to put this all together is just.
And this spin's unbelievable.
Yeah, I like that.
I gotta see it.
Watch. I don't even know what he's doing. Like a dance. Whoa!
Very bad. You know Doug has moves like that?
It's like when we were talking in Connecticut, too. When people know that they're on stream and there's people watching, they act different.
They do.
That old dude did something funny. He did it for the next 10. It wasn't quite as funny after the first, 2 times, but because he knew me and Danny were commenting on it, he loved it. And it's nice to get to see people's personalities beyond just like throwing a ball.
All right, like Marcus says in the chat, if you can't point, you can't win.
Yeah,
rolling really was the difference between Levi and Mike in game 2. They rolled so well. I don't think we're going to see Corey Whitway or Jared Nash, but
team rolling matters. It wins and loses championships.
All right, here comes Capo. Got it.
Pauline flies.
Who's Paulino?
It's going to go right. And let's just say this is going to be the chance for the gamblers to get back into it. With the Pauline right over the line.
You like them just being aggressive right on the next ball no matter where it goes?
Yeah. I can't see where the back balls are, though. Unless this ball's really bad, you're just shooting it. And guess what? It's teetering on that line really bad.
It is really kind of a chess ball here.
They're going to roll.
You can play this ball out to the side, and you give away the chance for them to get 4.
11-6, 11-8 is no different. In the big picture,
I disagree.
It's not much different.
I disagree. So being a frame away to tie it is different.
You need to score here. And the highest percentage of scores to roll.
Yep. Well, I understand for the gambler's perspective. I'm talking about for the Barbarians. They don't want to give up the big frame. Here comes Doug. Can he stick another one? Got it.
Well, goes
in the
backboard,
back.
And this green comes up. Now they're going to shoot. They're going to shoot it now.
They could shoot for 3-4.
Yeah,
I don't think they are, though.
They're not.
And the Koppel conservatives elect to roll.
I mean, I understand there is a lot of room. If that ball was 6 inches closer, it's all day just shoot them. But there's not even a conversation about it, What do I know? I'm trying to go to Cancun. I end up doing commentary for the OBL.
Now you can't.
Which would you rather do? Come on, really.
Can't shoot this ball because if you missed, then you give a free shot to Mike to make 4.
Yes, correct, Danny.
So, Koppel elects to roll on it. Ron trying to put a good cover.
And Koppel's going to be thrilled if they can make 2 points here.
Yep.
Only the captain's allowed on the court. Paul called it. Matt Taylor went to go give a mark, and he told him, I run this show, and you're not the captain.
Not the captain of this ship. Here comes Mikey P.
These guys think they can just hang out on the court, Danny. You're not allowed. There's rules.
This is a good ball.
Yeah, Mike's going to like this ball. And we're going to go to 11-6. This game's far from over.
Made the multiple. Got the crooked number.
So there's a difference in 8 and 6.
Rolling on the frame
obvious,
worked.
But 6, you feel it now. One more big frame, you're right there. What do you think about Paul? He started tucking his shirt in once Bo. He took 2 weeks off. His shirt wasn't tucked in. He come back, and now all of a sudden the shirt's tucked in.
I liked it. I like it.
Taylor, it's so quiet in here. If they don't want to hear us, bring more fans, Danny says.
Yesterday I could barely hear myself. There were so many fans here.
Was it busy?
Oh.
This is that Hall of Fame ball.
That's a great ball. I love this ball.
They're going to shoot
in
it.
front, owns the wall. I don't care what the distance is. It looks like a football.
Right.
Whether it's 2.5 feet, it looks like a football.
Our at-home assistants made it known it was 4-1 the Gamblers, so the Barbarians went on a 10-0 run there.
Got it. Stuck. Paulino comes back.
How much does it come?
Is it going to be a reframe? Oh, advantage, Barbarians. It is not.
It is not good for.
They're going to have a chance to shoot out for the win.
Yep.
And will they play aggressive?
Probably not, but, I mean, and also, if Levi gets one close, you have no choice.
Yep. Let's see if Levi does. There is a strategy to not put this ball close.
Well, I think he listened.
And unlike the gamblers, they're going to go after it if Rondon can stay around. Got it! Just one. Just
You know,
one.
though, you're still at the mercy of that corner of that backboard that throws the ball. The Barbarians could still make all 3 points here.
Comes Mike.
You want to put the Paulino in play as much as possible.
All right, that's a great ball.
And he did not put the Paulino in play, though.
No, but a little window. I like
There's a
that
little
window.
bit. You could hit the side of the ball and still get the Paulino, but there's no direct path between the big ball.
Here's the question. If Bubba shoots, will he shoot or Carl, Chris? Here comes Frank first, though. Has to make the first shot. So we can even talk about it. Misses everything. Right over the line. Big miss for Frank.
And this is the
Surprised
double-sided sword, though.
They didn't have Chris come in.
When you throw the ball like that to give him the window, now Bubba could beat this. The frame's far from over.
Sure. But why not put in Chris or Carl?
For Raw Dog?
For Frank.
Wow, is this a good ball? Look at that.
Then guess who has it?
Yep.
If he can make a sicko shot here, get it out clean,
You'll know
and
as soon
stay
as it
up
leaves his
one.
hand.
Got it. Paulino, though. Who does it go to? Who does it go to? 1, 2 points for the Wickliffe Barbarians. And Baba Infante with a huge roll.
That's a
What
bad
a
break for the Gamblers and a good one for
Best player in game 1. Great roll there. Put in it next to the Paulino. And the break goes to the Barbarians. The break goes there, but it's because Bubba put the Paulino in play.
And it's even the game inside the game. Whenever you put one pin high to protect them from shooting for 4, you now, whenever they do miss, they have some room to make a point. It's the game within the game sometimes. You know, if Popio hits that ball, they might only make 1 or 2. Instead, they...
That's the fun part about Bocce. It's like a chess match. Here comes Bubba Infante. Been so consistent for Wickliffe. And
He's at 78%.
For the match?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Darn tootin'.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Darn
saying.
tootin'.
Darn tootin'.
I'd take that all day long.
got the side of the ball. And they're going to have to score 8 straight points, or we're going to have a Wickliffe Youngstown Flash final.
Where's this ball going?
It's not a good ball, Lee.
I know. Just for clarification.
Well, the thing is, too, like, you can throw a bad ball, and if you're, like, taking away the board or something,
right?
This ball's just...
out in nowheres.
Yeah.
Phil.
But the Gamblers got a big hill to climb up here. Taylor don't like it. He said someone hasn't thrown a good ball the whole game. I thought he was talking to me, but then I realized I wasn't playing.
Here comes Doug. Big target.
I'm trying to think of who hasn't thrown a good ball.
He said he was talking about Frank Popio.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes Levi trying to put it back. Still Koppel with the advantage here.
Koppel does have the hammer here. And, you know, it's a great
nice
spot.
Ball.
The thing is, it's behind. If Ron, the diggity dog, can make a point in front, it's going to
put all the pressure.
Going to put all the pressure on to do some surgical maneuvering to pick it. He likes it. I can tell by Ron's facial expressions whether he likes it or not.
Look at that ball.
It's good.
What a ball by Dizzle! Beats the point! Bo confirms it, says yes it is. And Mike Paisano with the last ball in his hand trying to save the season.
He wants to shoot this from the right side. And the Paulino's his friend. It's all a sea of green in the back.
Koppel's season.
Going
now
from
in
the left
big,
side, Jimmy.
Capable arms of Mike Paisano. Goes after it. Gets the ball clean!
Great
Saves
shot.
the game for Koppel. 13-7. Ain't done yet, says Michael Paisano.
What a shot. He had to hit the left side of that ball perfect, too. Momentum. Momentum.
Matt has to bury this one.
Just keep putting pressure, right? Just keep putting the pressure, keep putting the pressure. Mike with his 5th hit on the night, 5 for 10.
Taylor's going to love this ball. You know, the gamblers, they're going to have to play great, and they just need a break. They need one of them Paulinos that flies to the backboard where they end up in, or.
Got it!
And
Anthony thought he had it that last frame, and
How about,
Yeah.
Doug, how about
You
Doug
know?
shooting over 90% for the match?
all right. I was wrong. I was
30.
wrong.
yeah,
Don't rub it in, Daddy.
Lee wanted to pull having hot
Doug's
chips
going
in
to be
there.
like, Lee, what were you like?
Go cook pizzas with Dante.
That's
we're gonna
right.
Tell him.
Lee, facts in life, okay? Here's facts in life. Jimmy's never short on a last ball. We don't pull Lee Chrisman from rolling. We don't pull Doug Carter from shooting. And if you have time before Popio shoots, if you think you do, you do.
Yes.
Yeah, if you have to go to the restroom, take your time. This is a big one for Cap. You got to
How
reach out
about
and touch
Baba?
this one.
Great ball again. I tell you what, he's been the
Bubba's played great.
MVP of the match if they finish him off. Capo misses
Oh,
to the
my
left on
goodness.
the either or.
This is one of the situations, if you're Mike, you almost want to get into the ball to hit the Paulino and then get that splash play you need. No.
Misses. And
It's all but wrapped up over here,
they
Dean.
got 3 timeouts left. Levi with the ball. Somehow he has to make something happen.
Do you like coming from the left side and kind of
you know what
shooting
I like?
between the pill and the ball?
Trying to
Because they have one in the
I
left.
like Corey Whitway coming in the game and shooting the ball as fast as he can to try to get the Paulino off the court. That's what I like.
I think that's what Levi's going to try. It's Pauline leaving the court. Nope. That's it.
And Wickliffe gets the point and wins the game and are going to the finals.
Oh.
Wickliffe Barbarians win the semifinal against the Koppel Gamblers, 2-1. What a match. We got the Wickliffe Barbarians versus the Youngstown Flash in the first ever OBL championship as the team celebrates on the court. We're going to get Bubba Infante over here for an interview as he rolled that big ball on that short frame. What a match. What a night of bocce. The Wickliffe Barbarians pull it off.
80% rolling for Bubba. That's crazy.
That's sicko stuff,
Yes.
man. That's what you
Carter
asked
wearing
for.
a hat for his dad, you know, you love to see it. You know, we always talk about the family aspect of bocce. Happy to
Yeah.
see him get there.
All
Bubba
right.
played great.
So these statistics, you know, it came down to the shooting for the Wickliffe Barbarians. Doug Carter, 27 of 30. Ron Dog, 11 of 14. Popio with a couple hits. Bubba with a big hit. And speaking of Bubba, we're going to bring him in the booth and get a live interview with none other than the lead pointer for the Wickliffe Barbarians, Steve Infante. They call him Bubba. All right, Bubs, what's going on?
How you doing?
What's up, buddy?
Oh, nothing.
Oh,
Just,
congratulations.
been rolling balls today. So,
All right,
you.
Bubba, 80% on the night. You get the call. Bob Gillespie was going to start. Get the call that he's not going to be able to make it, and you're going to get the pill. How did it feel once you got that call?
honestly, I felt good about it. Felt good coming in. It was just no pressure. I mean, it was just roll the ball. That was it.
So first game you rolled so well, put everybody in your bat. We were calling you the X Factor. We said if Bubba rolled well, the Barbarians were going to go where Bubba took them, and they were going to win the game. And you put everybody on your back in game one. Game two, it was just a little bit average, right? You had some balls that you wanted back. The Gamblers win. And you had all the momentum in game three, and then all of a sudden, when Frank missed the ball, Popio, on that short one, you put that killer ball in to be next to the Paulino. What was going through your head as you were rolling that ball?
So a couple frames before that, I think we were coming this way, and as soon as I let the ball go, as soon as I let it go, I said to myself in my head, I was like, you got this. Like, it doesn't matter where it's at tonight. I could have thrown it probably over my head or backwards, and it was going to be on the nut. It's just how I felt. You get in that zone sometimes, and I really felt zoned in.
So the Wickliffe Barbarians, you had a great beginning of the season, kind of like stumbling towards the finish line. Still ended up with the #1 overall seed because of all the pressure that you put on all the rest of the teams in the OBL, by the way you guys played. How was it with getting Doug Carter back today? It seemed like the lineup was getting like real set for you.
Well, Dougie's Dougie. You know he's gonna make shots, and having Doug on anytime in a tournament or whatever, you know this. We played together with him. Dougie's just a crucial player. I mean, having him brings everybody's confidence up, and you know he's going to make contact. Very rarely is he going to miss, and if he does, we got to pick him up. That's pretty much about it. But yeah, he was on tonight, man. He hit some big shots for us. Everybody did.
Did you start to get nervous in the second game at all?
I never felt any jitters.
Even with the whole moving Carl from and taking Frank out and all that movement in there, that didn't make you.
I told Carl to go warm up because in the second game I wasn't feeling that great. I kept coming up short, and we had the first time we played Koppel this year, we had a full-out desperation lineup to where we gave Frank the pill, Carl went second, Doug shot first, Dog shot second, rolling third. And I was ready to tell Carl, let's do that. And I told him to go over and get warmed up, get ready, because I just didn't feel it at that moment. And I started to feel like I got better later in game two, and then game three, we just had to get back to that lineup. We just had to get on the track, and once we got on the track, we were cruising pretty good.
I tell you what, you know when you're feeling it when you make back wall points as a lead pointer, because you don't get many opportunities to roll back wall. And when you beat that point and were right on the Paulino in the back wall, it just seemed like you were locked in, ready to go.
I honestly, I felt perfect. I couldn't ask for to play better, honestly.
How excited were you for that one hit you made?
I was licking my lips.
Yeah, I thought you were.
And I knew I was going wall before they even said shoot it.
Yeah.
They honestly, they didn't even have to tell me to shoot it. I knew I was.
You were kind of in your position already before they said it.
I was ready to go.
All right, so Wickliffe, #1 overall seed. You win your first playoff series. You're about to face the Youngstown Flash, the 1 seed and the 6 seed playing each other. What's next for Wickliffe Barbarians? What
I
are you
have
feeling?
no idea. I just hope that we can continue the momentum we had tonight and, just play well. That's all we can hope for.
Well, Bob Gillespie is in the chat. He was rooting on you from afar. You got anything to say to Bob?
Love you, Bob. Appreciate you not making it tonight, but at the same time, we miss you, man. We want you on the bench for sure, or at least in the lineup. Whatever you decide to do, it's your team.
I love it. Bubba, thanks for joining us.
Nice
we appreciate
job,
you.
Bubba.
Thank you.
Congratulations on making the championship.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, so championship match is set. Youngstown Flash for the Barbarians. And I tell you what, that's when we were talking about the late season jitters that were coming for the Barbarians. It was because of this Youngstown Flash lineup. They took them down in a 2-0 match, shellacking 21 points in the point differential. The Youngstown Flash, they've been the hottest team in Bocce since the end of the season, and they're bringing that lineup to place against the Wickliffe Barbarians, #1 overall seed. What are you expecting in this championship match, Lee?
Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, the Flash getting the momentum. We've talked all night about the momentum, and obviously Barbarians are fantastic team, but the fact that the push has been for the Flash, and they're really moving. I mean, I kind of expect them to stay on that trajectory, don't you?
These are two teams that are playing just like that. They're playing as a team. It seems like everyone knows what their role is.
Yeah.
If they got to come in to make a shot, they come in. If they got to come back out, that's okay too. And when you play as a team in this team sport of the Ohio Bocce League, you're going to be able to ride those emotional roller coasters that come with the momentum and everything that happens to the victory and to the championship match.
I mean, I'm expecting, obviously, they're two great teams in the championship. They're going to be great games.
So 5 games to 12. They're going to be quick hitters.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see if we can get to that decisive game 5. It's going to be a lot of fun. All the action is going to be here on the Bocce Broadcast Network. Make sure you like this broadcast, you subscribed, and that way you could be able to get notified of all this action. 5:30, we're going to have an interview from Wickliffe. We're going to have an interview from the Flash beforehand. We may get some other players, some other celebrities here. There's going to be a ton of fans in-house for that next Monday. I cannot wait for the first OBL championship match.
That's crazy. I can't believe it's here already. But it's going to be really exciting.
So,
what a build-up.
You can get all the action by just going to OhioBocceLeague.com. You could vote for an MVP. You could vote for a moment of the year. If you have one you want to nominate, make sure you put in the chat. Send us a message about it. We want to be able to get those nominations so all the fans can be able to vote on those. Those nominations will be up later on tonight. You could be able to tag us at Ohio Bocce League. Make sure you send a picture of you watching the Ohio Bocce League from wherever you're at. You could be able to win a Foodie Box Love subscription and be able to win some merch. You go to streambet.tv. I just want to thank all of our sponsors, Sun Cruiser. We got the new vacations.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love it. Magic Vacations. Thank you for the sponsorship. We got ITM 30, and we got, of course, Ed Isabella and State Farm. Everything that you've done for us to be able to put on these broadcasts, all the sponsors of the team. We are not done yet, Lee.
Oh my gosh. I'm looking for big numbers too. Everybody watching, everybody getting ready. It's going to be like the Super Bowl of bocce.
I tell you what, I know what I'm doing the next couple of days is I'm just going to take a rest.
Yeah, don't talk, Danny.
Rest my voice and get ready for that Monday action. Thank you so much for tuning in. We again had record-breaking numbers from all over the world. We appreciate all the support watching the Ohio Bocce League. For Lee Chrisman, I'm Danny Catullo. Of course, James Paisano and Michael Sheldown. We appreciate it, and welcome to the game. Jimmy, he has been playing so